What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. We're back here on Into the Woods with Oregon Lumber Company. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. You guys have been here before. You guys kind of know the drill. Sorry about the stream cutting out a little early last night. In fact, there was a GPU driver update there I had to do. So, you said that last night, Second Chance Gaming. Appreciate that. But yeah, we're just here. I was moving some planks and stuff over. I'll probably keep doing that just for a sec here. Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. Appreciate everybody coming back and watching later if you did. We'll just take 3. I was just moving some of these planks over to our carpentry just over here. Kind of hard to see, but I sort of know where I'm going. Just these couple smaller ones just over here. And I think they go right here, right? Yeah, we're just gonna get some of this stuff thrown in here. I swear that was a spot for that. There it goes. And then, yeah, we got... I don't think it's full. I'll still just leave that one there. We have one truck loaded. I think what I'm going to do, I'll wait just a little bit longer. We'll do a few things here, but I want to get it sold quick so I can do a full, like, reset of all the wood, sell all the trees and stuff, or, you know, get rid of all the trees and stumps or whatever. And when I sell it, the idea I had was to do a kind of a bonus, like a little bonus round of, you know, maybe double the points. So I'm actually going to go backwards, because what you would do in real life is actually, well, then I'll drop that off of there. I guess normally you go forward uphill, but once you're up the hill, you want to turn around so you can actually see where you're going. I appreciate everybody being here already. We got Tommy Powers in the chat. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, buddy? And of course, we got Thumper. What's up, Thumper? Appreciate you coming back as always. Thumper's always here. We got Clyde coming back too. What's up, buddy? Hell yeah. Yeah, I jumped off last night, did the whole update thing, which like normally I thought it would say, but I went to NVIDIA and there was a driver update that just was yesterday. It just was a brand new one that pretty much was addressing one of the issues I was having. So did that, and everything was smooth as butter after that. Oh, yeah, so where should we take? Those are kind of hard to pick up with this because that slope in the ground. My forks don't lean far enough forward. Might need the telehandler, huh? I could probably pick some of those up. No? It's because the ground is so sloped, which is not a big slope, but... Oh, there we got those ones. Oh. Be nice if we could pick up... Come on. Oh, I'm pushing the whole stack, I see. That's one way to pick them up, actually. I was trying to pick up all 6 of those. Where should we take these? Let's go... Let's see, really I don't need these in too many spots. What I need to do is be put down a couple more carpentries, because I think the carpentry right here could actually just take wood straight into it. But for now, we can just throw some of these in, like these productions. It should hold quite a few. Oh, I did have a whole extra one. No wonder I wouldn't pick that up. But it's good storage for like our product and stuff, is just putting it in there. Yeah, storage, yeah. What's up, Fafo? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. MK3 Snickers just followed. Oh, that's tight. Hell yeah, I got the follow on Twitch while we're on YouTube. That's always good. Looks like we can pick up quite a few of those. I didn't notice how many there was sitting there. I guess there was 9, huh, or whatever. Three of 3. Yeah, we already got 6 people here. It's good. It's a good start. In just a minute, we're gonna sell this load. I got loaded up. I'll offload it. You guys get your guesses in, and it's gonna be a double score. So if you win, you get 2 points this time. Just that kind of bonus for being here early. Yeah, Tommy says, how's Doc doing? Are you streaming tonight, Doc? I'll definitely fix up the ground here for future stuff because picking the pallets up off of this little slope, unless I had a telehandler, but kind of like the idea of using a forklift over here because that's more what you would use in this kind of situation. Good, just chilling? Hell yeah. Oh, you were playing that? Were you were streaming it? I didn't see. You were, but since it ain't farm sim, everyone left, so you're like, fuck it, yeah. I can see that, but that game is intense. I like watching you guys play that. Yeah, I got home and I was doing some work on some emotes and stuff. There's like new emojis and also for like badges. Oh, just like those ones right there, like the. So that means you guys have been members. I think that bronze one comes up when you're over 2 months or something subscribed, and there's a silver one where it's like 6 months, and then there's a gold and diamonds one that will come up now next to your name if you have been here for a year. What's up, Zach? How you doing, buddy? What's Doc's channel? Doctor, that's like what it says right there, his name. Yeah, you know, Thumper's an awesome supporter. Yeah, how's Blue Zach doing? I guess I'll just put this up here for now. We have other, like, beams and other stuff, other prefabs that we're going to sell. I need to set up, like, a little sell point or something. I need to set it up somewhere out here. Oh, yeah. I got a couple things, too, Doc. Oh, sorry, pressure washer. Almost didn't see you down there. Yeah, Doc, look at this. I had to. I got this one too. Which there's a pretty hefty collision on the outside of that golf cart. I'm not gonna play the music because of copyright stuff, but yeah, I got the bumps in the back and stuff. Yeah, she's a beast. And then we got this thing, which has all the bumps too. The thing actually bumps like crazy. Maybe on like Twitch or something, I'll do it. What on earth? Ballin', yeah. I like that blue though, the blue with the white top. Like, pretty classic. It's a pretty good looking car. Gotta have the old school. Gotta have this thing too, which is super, oops, not that. Which is super quiet, but. And then it all lights up and stuff. Gotta have the speakers, right? The party ride. Let's go ahead and jump in here, and we'll go down here. Oh, I guess I'm gonna unload this load real quick. What's up, Chef Tata? Told you no promises. Oh, it's all good, man. My stuff started acting up last night. I had a GPU update I had to do. Everything was being kind of funky, but let's get this loaded and loaded really quick. You guys can start getting your guesses in right now. There is 8 people watching, which is kind of like, you know, since you guys are here early, you get the chance to guess the load first. Full send fly fishing, welcome. They need to get a good square body rig in here, like an old school. Is that what you mean? Like an old, like Caprice. It almost looks like that a little bit. You are talking about a car, right? Welcome out. I don't recognize the name. Welcome in. You like the blue? Hell yeah. Can we see the load? No, you can't see the load, Tommy. No, you can't see it. Here's the load in all its glory. I might skip into the next day too to get us a better light. It's like 30 after 6. We'll get this unloaded right here. You guys start getting your guesses in. It's a full load, Tommy. It's a full load. 7-meter normal economy. It's a full load, Tommy. Don't you worry. Some good trees on here. There's actually a little bit more wood back there I might throw just into like the back of the forwarder or something like that and running up here. Yeah, Doc, I love that edit on that forwarder too. Who did that edit? Make that forwarder faster? The Clark. That's so much better. Makes you want to drive that thing over everything because it's so fast. I feel like it's a little laggy here too. I wonder if those, if that keeps up, I'm gonna get rid of those those cars I was just showing you. Sometimes having that extra little kind of mods that are not our normal stuff will make it kind of act up sometimes. So I feel like it's a little lag going on still. I'll switch into the day and stuff. We'll do a reset on trees and stumps. And if that's still going on, I'll probably get rid of those. Because that's not a good start. Because it wasn't doing that right before I, before I bought those. It's cool to see an Oregon guy out here streaming. We don't have too many. Oh man, I know. Like on Farm Sim, we don't have too many. If Zach ever got his shit together and streamed some Farm Sim, we'd have another one. But no, there's really not that many of us. Not that, maybe there's some, but I'd be surprised because I know most of the people that are like in our community of Farm Sim and stuff, and I know most of the ones that are close to me anyways. So are you from Oregon then? Yeah, Zach's one of the few, he's one of the few people that live close to me. A couple more like Corp and Sean Swarm, and there's a few other guys who used to come around that lived pretty close. Nuclear Salmon's not too far. Dark Soul Coal's not too far. Santiam Pass, where's that? Oregon has a lot of areas that, you know, I've been here for a long time, but I still don't know everything because Oregon has a lot of stuff. Sounds familiar though. There's a lot of passes, a lot of mountain ranges, a lot of stuff here. Yeah, I'm up here in Portland. East of Salem? Oh, okay. Heading to Bend, okay. Let's go over Highway 20 towards Bend, okay. Yeah, Zach is kind of down Cottage Grove area down that way. He knows that side of the state a little bit better than I do. I know like the 5, that stretch there kind of, but and like towards the coast, I know that pretty good, but not really the other direction. All right, so here's all the wood. There's a little like I might just get rid of those cars right now. They look good in there, but if it's gonna make it not run so smooth for me. I'll get rid of them. Oh, it's not that. Where's that? Where's that one? Oh, that one. Lizard. Oh, stop. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Those are cool, but at least that one. Let's see if still feels like a little lag. I only see one load guess in there. Too many people in Bend for you. You're on the west side of the pass by Staten. Oh, okay. I did wildland firefighting down there by Staten. That's like the wildland firefighting training down there, like years ago. But I don't know too well. You said Estacada is an awesome town. Yeah, if you'd like to. What do you call it, Doc? Your brunkle. Your brunkle. You might run into your brunkle down there in Estacada. They got some interesting folks down there. What's up, Phoebes? Welcome back. There's some guesses going in. Go ahead and get rid of that, their car. Funny, it has the Duramax. It does feel better since those left. I'm also gonna switch to the different daylight too. What's up, dude? Welcome. Yeah, so far let's see. Tommy Power says 68,420 way up there for 70k. Blue Zack 60k. Phoebes 88k. 12 people. This is like a bonus one too. This is a bonus load guess here. Normal economy, 7 meter logs. Normal everything. But this one is going for double the price today. Or double the price, double the win. So if you win, you get 2 points right now. Bonus load. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit it. Let's see who wins this one. 97,879. See, that was a full load there. That was some good wood. 97,879. Is that Phoebes? Highest one there without going over. Looks like Phoebes to me. Didn't she just win yesterday too? Let me see. Pull up the old notepad. Yeah, Phoebes, you won yesterday, right? So there, now you have 3. Very well done. That was two for on that one. Hell yeah. You don't use the headlamp? No. I need to though. I forgot who else was talking about that. That's a good way to get it started there with the 3 on that one. Hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna do that. Oh, it's not the button I was trying to hit. Yeah, all that stuff, all those little things were all like that machine. Yeah, that donk had all kinds of issues going on. I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. Oh, still had. No, I think it's gone. Let's go ahead and we're gonna get rid of all the logs and all the stumps. And then we're also going to switch into this next month here. So we're going to go August. And I feel like 10 o'clock. See how that is there. Wrong button. Yes, sir, it was. All right, let's do a little fly over here real quick. That's the area that we've been clearing out. I'm going to see how much we could get done today. It's all this painted area here. Still quite a bit of trees that we have to get through. And then, of course, we still have our area over here that we've been logging. This whole block we've been working here. We're leaving like this strip of trees in, but we're just going to keep on kind of... I might square this off here on this corner, like that. And then I might just kind of square this off so I can just keep on cutting into it. I don't mind kind of the angle because the wood's coming right up to here. But I might start cutting back into here more. I'm not sure. But this is the area that we've been kind of working. But we're making an area right now for our expansion of our Oregon Lumber Company. And this is the area we're going to be like having all the sheds and all the vehicle maintenance, all that kind of stuff back in here. So I guess to start us off here, I might as well just jump right in the buncher, huh? Get this machine all warmed up. See how many truckloads we get out of here tonight. Still getting a lot of little pieces. Well, I guess it depends on the tree. Those trees really do it. Those trees are pretty terrible trees. Oh, this one's called Into the Woods. This map's called Into the Woods by David Merriman. Did this one. I don't know him. I just found this one because I was checking out forestry maps, and this one has lots of trees and like not terribly like rugged terrain. So it has like this kind of area that we're cutting out right now. So I wanted to make like a lumber company, like a lumber yard, you know, type of thing, and have all the stuff here, all the productions and all the things kind of sustained right here. And a lot of other maps like that. It's the other one I'm on for Forestry Empire. That's Hallucinate. That one doesn't have like that good of area to do that, just because it's like really mountainous. So when I saw this one and the amount of trees plus the wood on this one stacks up like crazy. We get trucks filled up quick. Oh, get off of there. I hate that gets stuck. Yeah, I said that yesterday. Yeah. It's all good, man. I don't mind you guys asking questions at all. Been playing on Southern Logger map you found? I'm not sure if I heard of that one. Are the trees any good on this map? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be playing if they weren't at least half decent. They're like almost like silver run trees. I feel like there's a little bit of tree edit going on, but it's like pretty similar to like silver red, which isn't like super, it's not super good. Mr. T-Bone's trees are better. Maybe not those super tall ones that was on that's on the Swamplands map. That's a cool map, but it just, those trees kind of bother me. It's hard for us to log. We were on there on Saturday trying to play. I think there's still a little lag going on there, but it's running okay. Like last night it got bad, but yeah, I did that little driver update and everything was running way better after that. Hell yeah, 18 people here watching now. Appreciate that, guys. Yeah, we'll probably go all the way through here. We'll make, you know, a little run of twitches. I'll probably even do like a couple. We could get like some trees down pretty quick. I'm not sure if I get this whole area cleared out tonight, because it actually is quite a bit. Let's see, I could reach that one too on this lodge pole. Can I reach that? Oh, just barely. I almost thought I was out of my reach. I was gonna pull it back. Oh, is that the hydrate? Pinky zip, chat. That's one of my new emotes. Did you catch any fires after you got your red card? Not sure what you mean. Are you talking about for wildland firefighting? Oh, for wildland, yeah, there's a couple like Eastern Oregon ones I did. It wasn't too crazy. We were kind of just like the backup crew. There was like one we were on was a federal fire, which that was kind of cool because it was like, you know, they had a lot more money out there, really good food and stuff to eat and all the supplies and stuff. But the last one I was on was like Eastern Oregon, like right between Oregon and Idaho. And we were like 8,000 feet up. It was pretty tough terrain out there. But I didn't do it that long. I just did it for one season, and I did like work for them like the whole year, but all we were doing was like reforestation, like planting trees and spraying weeds and stuff like that. That was kind of my in-between job. But that was many years ago. That was 18 years ago or so or something. A little bit after high school. What's up, Mr. T-Bone? Welcome. Oh, Doc, I appreciate that, buddy. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support. I made an emote too. I had them all loaded up, but then they were like, "Oh, your file you put in can't be a maximum of 1 megabyte or whatever it was." So I had to go back through and resize everything. So I was like doing that, getting everything loaded in and all that stuff right before I was streaming. So I almost was like running kind of late. But I have one that I made an emote for you, Doc. Just a special one just for you, buddy. Since you like to make such special things for me. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. No worries at all. I know you got me all the time, just like I got you, bro. Yeah, if you guys aren't following Dr. Fafo Login, you guys like this kind of stuff, definitely give Doc a follow. Thumper, I know you're there. Do you mind, you mind sharing Doc's link and I'll pin it? Also, if you guys aren't following Thumper on Twitch or on YouTube, you guys should follow Thumper as well. Awesome person in the community. And then speaking of people in the chat too, if you guys are looking for like awesome logging maps and stuff like that, or just awesome logging community to follow and be a part of, map makers and all that kind of stuff, Mr. T-Bone there in the chat, you can find him at shantyboysmapcreationsteam.com. Him and the Shanty Boys are always making all kinds of cool maps for all of us loggers. So definitely, you know, give Mr. T-Bone a follow, and it's up to his channel and stuff like that. But check out all their maps and stuff over on the Shanty Boys website. Thank you, Thumper. Oh, of course, Mr. T-Bone. Let's go ahead and pin that. There's Doc's link right there. You can catch Doc and I over on Twitch as well on usually Friday, Saturday. We're doing the FS logging crew thing. The Vice and Chris and Grub usually. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, appreciate that, guys. Oh yeah, you just gotta go. I guess if you're on console, there's some of their maps that are on the mod hub. It's like what, Dark Forest Final Chapters on there. Between the Mountains is on there. I'm pretty sure almost all their stuff they've been doing recently is all cross-platform. But Blue Island Forest, or yeah, Blue Island Forest and Brown Pine Ridge and And any of those maps, those are all cross-platform. You found another good map today? Get off of there, right? Those get stuck on the stump. Yeah, what's that one called? Man, did you ever find out what that one guy was playing? That map looks super tight. Like, even like if they're just like, if they don't want to share what it is, kind of weird, because like you don't have to give it out. It's just kind of curious what it is. It's like they're holding it close to their chest, you know, whatever. It's just like, at least tease us with what it is, right? Roaring River? I'm not sure what that is. An edited version on Interior from 22. Oh, check that out. Yeah, at least tell us the name, right? I know. Who was that was on there? Forgot who was on that map. That one that we were trying to figure out. Yeah, I know you're talking about the same thing too, Zach. I know you are, because Joe's the one that sent me the thing to see if I knew what it was. Man, I was like almost wanting to place it, but I couldn't quite do it. It's some kind of edit of a map, but I kind of know the map. Actually, almost looked like Silver Run Forest to me, but like an edited version of that. That's kind of what it looked like. Just like the terrain and stuff will look kind of like Silver Run, but with like a major edit. No worries, Thumper, no worries. You're all good. Hey, Joe, just speaking of you. And we're talking about that map that we were trying to figure out what it was. Like cuts the bottom of the tree out there, but it's gotta leave a stump. Whoa. Good catching a little bit of FDR stream earlier too. This stuff was looking pretty good. He was loading up some 12 meter logs. I'll save that one for the next one there. I'll throw a couple more on there. Oh, it's the Interior? Oh, it's the same one that it's the same one the doctor was talking about then, huh? That's the one that we were trying to find what it was. No. Almost seemed like I wanted to drop that one out of there. We'll throw this tree on there and the rest will go on a new bunch. Yeah, that's the one we were talking about, Joe. That's cool. Well, if we have access to that one, that'd be kind of cool to play that one. Yeah, we'll probably finish this little run off right here, and then I'll walk the buncher back up, and we'll do a whole nother row of this, and we'll start processing. I bet we can still get like 4 loads of wood in tonight if everything goes according. Like we got that first load in, that bonus load. I'm gonna try to do that more often if I can. Have like some loads ready to go, and especially like for a Thursday, because I'm taking tomorrow off. I usually take Wednesdays off. Get a little reset day, catch up on stuff around the house, and get some stuff ready for the next day. That was almost out of my reach. Sorry for asking, but took someone else's map, changed the name, and... Oh, really? Oh, damn, I didn't know that. Sheila Stanfill, welcome. I don't recognize that name. Hey, can you please shout me out? I don't know, do you do content? First time, I can't really shout you out. I don't even know who you are. But I just said your name, so I guess there's a little shouty for you. If you do like content and stuff like that, give you a little shouty there, but you gotta at least, you know, besides just saying hi, at least have a conversation first before you're asking for a shout out. You're brand new. It's just hard to tell someone to follow you if I don't know who you are. Just saying. The people that I shout out, I know their channels, and you know their channels kind of relate to mine in a way. You know, work in the same community or the same crew, like, you know, Team Chaos or FS Logging Crew, FS Crew. You know, any part of that community or those communities together. Or if you've been around, you know, for a while. The mill it is from 22. Oh, on that map. Oh, it's RGC's backwoods. Oh, huh. But weren't we already on? No, that was back country, right? Almost said back county, but it was that back country map, right? That was that other one. I still want to play that new what's that other one? Not Elk, whatever. What's that new one? Not Elk Valley. What's that one that just came out? People are doing like mining and stuff on. Yeah, backcountry. Yeah, that was a cool map. It was, when I first played that one, it was very undone though. It was like, and I didn't play it when like Doc and the boys were on there. But when I first started playing it, it was yeah, very unfinished. Like, I was digging, doing stuff. I guess that was even before Terraform was on the game. It was like, you dig diggables, you know, but not Terraform yet. But there's nowhere to even sell any of that stuff or anything yet. Guess that was pretty early on. That was like a pretty early map, actually. Yeah, Yukon. Elk River, is that the new one that just came out? Whichever one everybody's been on, that one looks pretty good. Yeah, Yukon Valley, that was a tight map. Wasn't it Yukon Valley was a 4X, wasn't it? That's like when that was on, oh, that was on 19. That was when I first got on PC. Or maybe the very, no, that was, I'm pretty sure that was on 19. But that was like when I switched to PC, that was the first time I ever made like 1,000 bales. What's up, Stun? Welcome in, buddy. That new Terraform has been tough for you, but now you're loving it? Oh yeah, it just takes practice to need that kind of stuff. I hear the Terraform in like 25 is like way better than 22. And I did a lot of digging on 22. Damn it. We're just cutting in too low. I just gotta leave like, you know, like a foot stump like that, kinda. Oh, they just updated yesterday? Oh, hell yeah. No, I didn't know. I should never played out of ore, because that kind of messed it up for me. Because I love the way the dirt feels to dig on that one. Get off of that damn stump. I'll at least walk the buncher back up there, and I might just bring the processor down here and start getting some of this wood out. This is enough for, yeah, probably 2 or 3 trucks right here already with what we just cut. But usually I'll do 2 whole rows, then I'll switch over. But since, you know, we're streaming, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch it up. That way I'm not doing the same thing for too long. Oh, gotta let go of it, OT. Gotta let go of the wood. Oh yeah, dude, that's one thing I've really been wanting to do. What's up, Scooter? How you doing, buddy? Welcome. I really want to try out Ore since the update. I haven't tried it at all since that update. It's such a good game too. I want to try to build some plants too now that we have those powered conveyors and stuff. I never even tried all the new stuff since last time I was on there, and now there's already been an update. Stop holding on to your wood. Oh, I like to hold on to my wood. Gotta love the wood. Oh, come on, get off of there. They like, if they fall out of the bottom grab sometimes, and like pop back in there. You could help. Hell yeah. Thumper is a professional wood holder. Yeah, she just saw her loading logs yesterday, even though she was handicapped at it because her mouse was bugging. Yeah, she does okay with mouse and keyboard. It's pretty cool. I couldn't do that. They're on this cruise control. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. Doc's a professional at that too. That's true. Pinky's up, chat. Yeah, any members in here is like the emotes and stuff like that. That's new. I'll be adding some more, and then I'll also be adding all those over on Twitch. Some fun stuff that I came up with last night. Well, yeah, last night and today. You were getting better with the controller. That's how I used to always do it. But you guys are all like way better at mouse and keyboard than I am too. I'll just park this right here for now. That'll be fine. We'll just walk this down and then pretty much end up right back here again. First, please. Should be getting your joystick fixed tomorrow so you have dual sticks again. Hopefully get your keyboard fixed so you can type. Just kidding, I'm terrible at typing. What was going on? What was going on with your joystick? I feel like a lot of people have been having issues with joysticks. You probably got farm sticks, right? Like so many people that have farm sticks. Like it's a better quality stick, I feel like, but you had replaced the cord. Oh. Oh, Scooter. Oh, that's funny. Good one, good one. I like how you can still like read that perfectly. Yeah, farm sticks. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Which is like always, like I said, it's like the better quality stick. I feel like a lot of people have been having issues with them. It's like a more complicated device too. Where like the 16,000s are like simpler, easier to fix. Mine are getting kind of worn out, but I've been running the same pair the entire time. You did bad things with it, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but try and type it out. That was working. Because you're like trying to type normal, but not. It made you actually think about it. That's funny, Scooter. What's up, Neville? Welcome back in. You like the extra buttons on the farm sticks? Oh yeah, but I got buttons I don't even use. I have so many. I have, let's see, 6, 12. I have 24 buttons on the bottom total, and then everything up on top of the sticks and the other little things. And I don't use all 24 of those buttons. I just use, like, I have my lights on one side, I have cruise control, like pick up the machine, I got like turn on and off the machine, and then like all the stuff for doing all the joystick stuff. But I really don't have that many binds. Oh, like I have straps on there, stuff like that. But I really don't have too many buttons. If I need more buttons than that, I have a full entire keyboard sitting right in front of me that I could program whatever. But even just on my joysticks, I don't even have that many things that I use on there to have that many. When I was down in LA, or I guess like Anaheim at the time, but then I went to Micro Center when I was down on my LA trip. I almost wanted to buy a new set of these sticks. They had a set right there on the shelf, brand new in the box for 150 bucks for the duals. They had every freaking Fanatec and every single freaking Moza thing in there, and so many different wheels, and they had all kinds of stuff, man. And then computer parts, yeah, computer parts aren't cheap, and man, their inventory was freaking outrageous. Every single thing you could freaking think of was in there. You could have made so many computers with what they had. What's up, Kingston? There's that sexy voice. You must have me mistaken with somebody else, Kingston. I didn't spend anything, Scooter. I didn't spend a freaking dime. Not a dime. Because I just got new RAM sticks right before I went down there, like a couple of days before I even left to go. And they're the same exact ones they had down there for the same price, so I did just spend $400 right before I went down there on computer, so you can't walk out of there without being 300 bucks lighter. Oh, it's so easy. But I was like trying to think of like what I need at the time. I was looking at microphones. I almost left $500 lighter. I was looking at microphones and stuff there. They had, you know, all the, you know, because I want to get a Shure SM7B with like all the interface and all that kind of stuff, you know, pro style. Because I'm just using a Blue Yeti right now. A $100 microphone I've been using for years now, right? And it does pretty good. But I just want to start making more upgrades, and that's one of them. It's like a new camera, a new microphone. Can I show you? I don't know how. You're gonna want to talk to Gaming with Just Joe. If you haven't talked to him at all on like Discord or anything, you guys should link up. But Just Joe's the one that has been making the clothing. Did you see the stuff I got on right now? All right. And the hat too. I'm not sure if you guys saw the hat yet, but I got the hat too. Thank you, Joe, for this. I know, I was thinking the same thing, Scooter, but that's the upgrades that I would like to get eventually. Well, that's why I didn't get it. That's why I didn't get the microphone when I was looking at it. They had everything I needed right there, all the bells and whistles at all Micro Center. Yeah, I know he hooked it up, right? Everybody saying nice work, Joe. I don't even know if he's still here. He's always doing all kinds of stuff. Sometimes he'll be stream hopping, doing the thing. He's always busy doing something. Reminds me of you, Scooter. Yeah, totally. But I just want to get an XLR mic though. That's the thing. I don't want to have a USB mic. I want like a nice actual XLR type of mic. I thought about getting something like that and then getting like maybe a Go XLR setup, because you could it's just so much better for like having all the interface to do all the things, and the quality of XLR is just better. It's like just better quality. But for like, you know, a Blue Yeti through the freaking a USB cord, this thing doesn't sound too bad. I got a couple little I use this thing on Streamlabs where it's called Marvel GQ, like a little thing you can change, like a preset little bass booster thing on mine. Do I need an XLR for anything else? You have an XLR you don't even use? No, I don't think so. Just microphone. This mic's getting worn out. That's why I've kind of been looking. But who knows? Maybe I'll just get another one of these, a new one. The cord on the back where the USB plugs into, it's getting kind of worn out. The Go XLR converts the analog right back into digital and sends it through a USB. Yeah, I guess that's true. It does go right back into USB into your computer. That's a fair point. I actually have that new little adapter thing too that can plug into your back of your Stream Deck. So your Stream Deck, oh, what is this one I got here? I forget what this one's called. Has all the dials and stuff on it. I forget what that one's called. That plugs in the back of it, and it's like a little interface type of deal too. But I'll just do like USB type C. You can get a Go XLR set for around 350 out of the door. Yeah, it's not too bad. Use the HyperX mic. I think that's what Doc has too. I hear it's a good mic though. What's up, Go? Welcome back, buddy. Hell yeah. So what's up, Sir Woodman? Yes, we love the wood, don't we? Yeah, just doing some processing here. We got a few more twitches to go through here. Bunch for a little bit. Now we got some work to do. Already got one load sold. We did double points on that one. We'll see how many we get out tonight. You don't think it's worth it for chatting? I feel like a lot of those mics though are better. I just, you know, mine sounds okay. I wouldn't mind. I wish I could just do like a side-by-side comparisons, you know, before buying it. Like everybody does all the podcasting stuff, everything, just they all have that because it's like the better quality stuff. But for the price, you know, just getting a brand new Blue Yeti is like $100. You know, it's like not a bad deal just to get a new one of those, so it's not a worn out one, but it's still the exact same microphone. Hey, Sci-Fi Bug, welcome. That's my mom right there, everybody in chat. Welcome, how you doing? Love you guys. It's good catch you in the chat there. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's over here. It's actually the same map that I was on last time that you joined us. You get a plugin for OBS that gives you the same level of control. That's what I have right now. Hi, OT's mom. Yeah, I have a thing in that's like a little plugin. It's called Marvel GQ that pretty much does the levels and all that stuff, which actually gives me that little bass boost and stuff. And it's a preset thing. I pretty much just hit presets and then activate it, and it does all the dials for me right to that. Which that actually helped. It helped a lot with the sound quality, but also having the filters in you know, Streamlabs or in OBS, having your levels the right levels too. You know, having the expander and compressor and, you know, your noise gate and stuff, everything all set up the right way, making sure your lows are caught and your highs are caught. Which Thumper actually meant to ask you about that on yours. When you get loud, like when you like laugh or do something or whatever, or say something loud, your mic kind of cuts out. I think you mentioned that before, but there's that's like in your expander and compressor that can capture any of those sounds for you. You should be able to capture your loudest loud without it peaking in the red and your lowest low without it not picking it up at all, you know? Goon says, hi, Mom. You don't do shit but plug a headset in and go. Yeah, that's what I used to do when I first started streaming, Joe. It was just like a headset plugged into my controller, and that's what I chatted with. Oh, ahead of that still. That's why I don't really want to change it. I hate switching up. Like I got my stuff is like sounds good, looks good. I hate changing. I hate doing something new, or it's like I want to switch to OBS pretty bad. I already have it kind of set up, but I see like, I don't know, maybe do some test streams with it or something, because last time I tried running OBS, it was like being weird, and my everything sounded weird and looked weird, and that was a while ago. That was all the way on 22. No noise gates, nothing. You have no issues after hearing or your levels except OBS updates, and yeah, I changed everything. Yeah, it all depends on like the mic, how the mic picks it up too. The mics are more sensitive. It's like if it's a headset mic. I think like a lot of headset mics are like designed to not pick up a lot of that. It's like designed to be like right in your face, you know, if that's what you're chatting through is your headset like that. Just exactly, Thumper. You don't want the mic to clip. You can drop your raw gain just a bit, and then the effects to bring. Oh, then I think you might use the effects to bring all the volume back up. Yeah, totally. OT's mama in chat. He's like, oh boy, do I need a word with you? She pops in from time to time just to say hi, pretty much. That's she usually just waves, says hi. What do we got, like 2 more Twitches to go? You got a boom mic, but it ain't worth all the BS to set it up. Yeah. Yeah, I always just try to leave my stuff right where it is so I don't have to move it. You're confused. Why do I need to mess with my gain? Oh, I was just saying that, like, during your streams when you get loud, and you've mentioned it before, you're aware of it doing it, but like your mic will cut out because it's like peaking, you know, and it's like however your settings are, like cuts it off, you know, and that's just, you can adjust all that in your compressor and expander filters if you have any of that set up. And then what Scooter was saying, if you depending on some microphones, like Doc's mic that didn't have the gain on the actual microphone, you had to like go in and adjust it inside the thing. But if your gain is too high, your gain shouldn't be over 1/4 of the way up on the actual microphone. It's like 20%, 25% max, and then you bring all the levels up in your, because if your gain is so high on your mic, you'll pick up everything and sound kind of funky. But if your gain is down and your levels are up, or you bring your gain up, like a gain filter, you can bring up your gain. Oh, you missed that. Sorry. That's funny because you weren't responding there. I thought maybe you weren't hearing us, because usually you'd be responding back pretty quick. But I have a little video that that's not my video, but a video I watch on YouTube. Like this guy from like Romania or something, but his video is very good. You just like kind of follow his instructions the way, like, because you have to kind of, I kind of just stole his settings kind of thing. I did some of my own little adjustments, but if you just like do what he does, like he tells you to do, and with your voice, like your tone, you know, whatever, and adjust it according to how he tells you to, it'll get real good. Like you can whisper and you can scream and it won't be peaking, or it won't be too quiet. Oh, I know you are. You're always working on stuff. And, you know me, always trying to help folks. Yeah, that way you can whisper and it can hear you, and then you can scream and it can hear you, but neither one is too quiet or too loud. Have you ever watched Nutty? He has great videos on voice settings, mics. I might have. I watched a bunch of videos. And like the video I'm talking about, it's like not even the best like quality video either, but the way he explains how to shout and make the loud noises and make it also the quiet ones, and how to like kind of adjust your levels. It's that video made good sense to me. That's why I like that one. Some people weren't like really giving you good, they were just like, here, copy these settings, but it wasn't really adjusting to the voice, you know. Everybody's voices are different. Especially like Thumper, she has more of a, you know, higher pitch kind of voice, where it's like her voice could easily cut the mic out because she could get pretty loud, but it's like you can adjust it to where it doesn't do that. Because everybody likes Thumper's voice, right? Except for Thumper. Like most people don't like their own voices. What's up, crazy boy Don? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Getting some more wood stacked up for you. You want to come load this for me real quick? How's Don doing today? Big Dong. What's up, Dong? Who first said that? Was that freaking Hole or Device? One of those. It was one of those two. Thought we were calling him Dong, Big Dong, not Big Don. You haven't heard Thumper's voice, but you agree you don't like your voice either. Well, you'll have to subscribe to Thumper on YouTube and follow her on Twitch. Catch her on Twitch all the time. Tomorrow you can catch her over there. Yeah, Cole did. Yeah, I thought it was one of those, one of those two. I guess that was before Device was really with us, huh? I was like when we first started the FS logging crew, which was Doc and Cole and Pothead and myself. We first started it. I guess the first of us was Doc and I and Pot. We were on was that Legion Hills? That was a good one. We got a lot of trees out of that map. And then shortly after, like, Device was joining us and Chris joined us over there, Grub. We were logging away. Even Crazy Boy Don was over there with us logging away. That was probably the last time you were with us, right, Don? Your voice isn't terrible, but you really dislike your laugh. Oh no, it's all good. I don't like my laugh either. I don't like my voice either, just saying. People usually don't like the sound of their own voice. Some people do, but I never did. I'm not sure why you guys like it. Still haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah, this will fill up a few trucks, huh? Doc loves the sound of his own voice. That's funny. I can see that. I can see that. I think Matthew loves the sound of his own voice too, because he lives when he's streaming and doing the thing. He listens to his own voice in his headset. I can't do that. I can't listen to myself while talking, even if it's real time. It sounds weird, like hearing yourself. He probably would eat you, Joe. Saying. Don't threaten him with a good time. You know he gets hungry. He'll butter you up just like a Pop-Tart. He's offered. Like today, you mean? Every morning when he wakes up, yeah. It's one of those crappy ones with no collision on that end. One more Twitch after this one, then we'll start loading the sucker up. Pretty good amount of wood though. I bunched quick, right? Quick enough anyways. You wake up to dirty messages from him daily? Yeah, it checks out. I could really see that happening actually. I was just gonna say, is there a song about it? And then I like remembered that that's one of the things I wanted to do today was put your guys' music into the music folder there. But I was like trying to get all my emotes and everything in there and do all that. It's like, man, time went flying by quick. I was gonna start streaming at 6 o'clock my time today, but I pushed it out to 6:30 just because I still didn't have enough time. Barely even ate anything. Too busy goofing around making stuff. I even fucked around and made Matsy and Cobalt both new logos too. And they both look pretty good. And that was pretty easy. That was just like took their logos and threw them in ChatGPT and said, make this look better, and then added a couple things and done. I kept their logos the same pretty much, but just improved them like crazy. The song's weird. Your story, yeah, you tell it. You tell it, champ. So you know you do it, don't lie, ho. It's definitely believable. If he doesn't, I still believe it, yeah. But I think he does. Like, why would Joe ever lie about that? Oh. Telling chat, yeah, ChatGPT to make things better is great for emails and annual reviews. Oh, totally. It's like good for all the stuff. No lie, embellish maybe. I think it's all true, 100% true. I don't think you embellish at all. I think it's exactly how it happens every day. And as long as it's not Watchdog sending you stuff in the morning, that could be life altering. Burnt images into your skull, right? Not even your brain, right into your skull. That way it's there forever. You heard him on Mike in his chat. Imagine him on my phone. I can. I've heard him in any of that. I've heard him off stream. You're even scared of his TikToks? Yeah, I believe that. But Joe is his #1 supporter on his OnlyFans. Where are you going, Doc? Where are you going? You can't leave. We just got started. You gotta stay the whole time. Throw it on the big screen. Grab your Pop-Tarts and popcorn. We got some loads to sell. It's all the trees. I'll just move this over here for now. You want Pop-Tarts? Hell yeah. Doc has some for you. We'll butter it up for you. Suppose I'll just walk this down. Start down there and work our way back. We'll have to get rid of some of these kind of weird pieces. They'll like fall out of the grab as we go, probably. And we'll come back through and use the forwarder for these. These will, oh, I threw a load of these, a load-ish, 3/4 of a load of this stuff into the wood chip earlier. So right now there's wood chips processing over there. It might already be done. It was like 20,000 liters. It could already be done by now. Crazy how long the stream has been going for already. I feel like we just started. I'll probably go a little bit longer tonight. Like we still have, or not even halfway, but we'll see it. We'll see how it goes tonight because I kind of missed a little bit of time yesterday. Kind of shut that one down halfway through. So, yeah, it'd be nice just to hang out with you guys for a little bit longer today. I'll be off tomorrow, so you know, no stream tomorrow. Not off work, but off stream tomorrow. What map do you guys want to see on Thursday? You guys want this one again, or you guys want to do some snow logging over there on Palatinate on the Forestry Empire? You guys want that one? Or I thought about doing farming on Friday farming. Maybe with Sika, or maybe Fat Cow Farm Friday. What do you guys want more on for Friday? Do you guys want Fat Cow Farms for Friday, or do you guys want my main Wasika farm where I was planting corn and stuff? Because both of those are awesome. I have like Fat Cow Farms. I love that little series so far, but the Wasika that was as Matsy's farm, 4B's farm, my farm on there. That one that's probably like my favorite farm to be on. What's up, Kobe? How you doing? Frosted strawberry is the best. Oh, sounds good. Yeah, welcome in, Kobe, buddy. How you doing? Let's switch this song too. This one's kind of a loud one. Let's get this down here. Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm just over here playing with the wood, you know. Doing a bit of logging. About to get this truck loaded up. See, I might actually just sit between both these piles. Hold the truck up next to me and load both these piles like this, I think. You can't decide what you're gonna do tomorrow. I thought you're doing your new one. Are you not starting that one up yet? If you're not, what you should do is that. Oh, no, I don't need this one. I need the truck. What you should do if you don't do your new one. I don't want to say too much about it until you're all ready for it, but Thumper has some fun stuff coming up. But you should do your. Kind of laggy over here still. You should do that map that you were on. That's like the only Edders one. If that server is still not good, do that one that you were doing. Of like your own save, you know, when you got on there and started farming. It looked almost like the only Edders server. Just so you didn't like have all your stuff on there, but like working on that one that you know is not a server, it's just actual save game, you know. It's gonna be great. I know it's gonna be a fun one. It makes me want to do one of those again too, Kingston. Yeah, I guess I have to follow Thumper on Twitch to find out more about that. She also has a Discord channel too you guys can join. You guys can find out about more stuff that she has going on over there. She'll be on, what, 6 o'clock Central, I believe, tomorrow. That's usually when she goes live. Yeah, we'll see how many loads we can get loaded up here. Not gonna take us too long to get this truck filled up with this stuff. That's why, like I said, I like this map because it the wood puts out good. And the whole run of these songs are kind of those weird ones. This is just like an Epidemic Sound playlist here. Some of those are so loud. All right, one of my next things I'm going to do is throw in Doc's music and Joe's music into the FS music file, and I'll have their songs on the game. This song's like that too. This song's not as bad though. Whoa. Yeah, the songs. Let's throw on some rock or something here. Oh, thank you, Kingston. Hell yeah. There's Thumper's, her Twitch and her YouTube. Thank you, Kingston. I appreciate you doing that, buddy. You got several saves you could play on. Maybe you'll just jump back into one of those. Yeah, that one that you were playing too, that, where it was like, Hans's Farms, a good girl farms and all that. That was good too. I like that one. I've never actually even seen that map. So that one's pretty cool. Well, yeah, what I'm looking forward to is your other new one that you've been working on. I think I might get inspired to do a new one of those myself. I'm not going to say too much about what you're doing, but I miss doing those. Like one of my favorite styles of farm sim type of playing. We'll see. I might do Forestry Empire on Thursday, but I might just run this one back too. This one's been like, it's been taking a lot of work, you know. It's like, I feel like if I stay on one for a little bit, you guys can see more of the progression instead of jumping back and forth. And this one's not just cutting trees anymore. We're actually trying to build the thing up, and you know, we got placeables and decorating and landscaping and more trees cutting and all the stuff, lumber and all the other productions. And I want to set up some sell points here and there. I might even like actually clear out land for like the our little production areas too, our sell point stuff. Or I'll see what their sell points are on here, but I have a couple like sell all type of things that I could set up places. So we're actually having to like take our barrels and furniture and any of that kind of stuff, you know. Any of our wood products, I'll be doing all the stuff. So we'll be doing like buckets and tubs, and we'll be doing you know, all the like furniture, prefab walls. We'll be selling like actual lumber too, boards and, or you know, beams and planks and all the different size stuff there. Whatever other wood production type of stuff I could find. Sucks that those aren't sitting super good there. Can I kick those over at all? It's ready to go as soon as you and Kingston are finished with all the extras. Hell yeah. Oh, that one's Strasburg, Pennsylvania. That's a good looking map. They just released for everyone the 4X version of the Strasburg. Jake Depp did that one, huh? That's cool. I didn't know that was his map. Yeah, Jake Depp's been around part of the community for a long time. I know that he's done some mods and stuff in the past, but I didn't know that he's did any map stuff. Get us a load here, chat, right? Does that emote work? Thumper Kings? Oh no, Thumper. You're the only one with the membership there. Does that nice load? Does that emote work? Oh yeah, there it is. Nice load. Hopefully those are kind of readable there. It's kind of small on my screen. But you know, emotes are so small. Oh, lost some. Lost one. Oh. Oh, maybe I lost a couple back there. Maybe that was just the smalls on the ground back there. Oh, of course. Lost another one. That front must be pretty full. Oh yeah, there's one more back here too. I'll grab this one real quick. You feel like they're so small on YouTube? Yeah, they're big. Yeah, you go, Don. Hell yeah. Oh, Don, you got the gold, right? You got the gold one. How long have you been a member, buddy? That's a lot of membership there. If you got the gold, you got the gold with the diamond OTG thing there, right? Because when you first get it, it's just my regular logo, and after, I think when you hit 2 months, it goes to bronze, which is like the color of Thumpers there, and then after 6 months, it's silver, which just looks like kind of gray color silver, and then once you hit over a year or over, it turns gold with diamonds on it there, Don. Appreciate that support, buddy. You might be one of the few people that have that. No, there's probably quite a few like that, but not so many that are around all the time. I do have some people that support the channel that have been supporting for quite a while. Like for example, Dark Soul Cole, he's been there for a long time supporting at like the top tier as well. You know, somebody who supports me top tier membership, who's barely ever here, but it's always supports my channel, is 4B. 4B Gaming, which I also support him. We support each other with the highest tier membership. But we like a pretty similar time. We both started doing that for each other at the same time, but we didn't know. So we always just kind of keep doing that. Which works out really good. Interesting song. Yeah, it's definitely been a couple days, buddy. I like how all those logs just kind of settled. You guys see that whole thing just kind of settled there? Man, if like one of these came out on the bottom down here, I feel like that whole thing would settle down. Can I? If I shift that all over, maybe it's too late. Maybe if I pull that one out too. It's like Jenga, right? If I like move that one over. Oh, this pine will have to come out too then, huh? I pretty much have to move all those pines out of there. And if this one right here shifts over, like the whole thing, I think will settle. Come on. There you go. There you go. It's like those bottom ones are messing everything up. Just because like the size of them, you know, like some just don't want to work together and stack in to fill up across all the way. You had the opportunity to meet 4B in Chicago for Farm Expo. You got a fancy... Oh, you actually did meet him. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. So you got a fancy beer koozie? Hell yeah. Just throw all these back up on here. I really like this Western Star. I don't mind the FDR trucks either, but man, it's such a mean looking truck. Sounds good too. The FDR trucks aren't bad though. But since this Western Star can pull this trailer and the logs, it's not a bad one to keep. It's just such a better looking truck than... Yeah, I feel like it's a little laggy walking around it, but still, it's a good ass looking truck. Let's see, is that full enough load to sell? Oops, punch the microphone. Just strap on. Oh, don't want to take the machine with us though. Strap the back deck and then give the truck a tiny shake. Shake, shake. I could have. But this truck's not as fast either. It's not as fast as the FDR trucks, which is fine. It doesn't have to be fast. It like looks good and pulls the trailer, which this trailer's hella heavy. Most trucks cannot even pull this thing empty. Oh, you were there too on Scooter? Hell yeah. Still feel like something's a little laggy going on here. I shouldn't have loaded those other mods in, right? Those other ones. Who made this map? This map was made by David Merriman, which I've never met him, never talked to him. I just saw this map, thought it was cool looking. At least you're not running chicken haulers. Oh, Farmer Klein and yeah, Farmer Copper there too. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, there's Scooter's workbench. Give Scooter a sub. Thank you, Jill. We'll pin that. It's like we're getting guesses going in there. All right, let's get this truck pulled up. We'll start unloading. But yeah, start getting your guesses in. Just Joe hit us with the starting one there with 77,777. Hopefully that's a lucky number there, huh? Then we'll go back and fill up the truck again. Don says 68,421. Hell yeah. Kyle Kupenmeyer, welcome. I don't recognize that name, buddy. Welcome in. Says 82,673. Hell yeah. Blue Zach 666666. Lots of sixes there, buddy. 66,666. I think that's like if Joe's guess was the lucky one, that's probably the unlucky one, which he'll probably still win. What's up, Stun? 89K. Oh, there's just seven meters there, Scooter. The way I do a lot of these, unless I call it out different, it's always 7 meter normal economy every time. It'll change from map to map, from load to load. I still want to do a test eventually too, like just cut a full tree down of each type on this map and just throw a whole tree in to see like, whoa. See if like certain trees are way more valuable than others. I feel like I want to actually do like, well, that's what I really thought about doing was like, I'll do like a whole load of, say just like the spruce, I'll do a whole load of just these pines, and I'll do a whole load of just the lodge poles and stuff like that, and we could sell it. Maybe tomorrow, like while I'm not on stream, maybe tomorrow I'll do that, load those up like that, and we can try and sell. We'll sell a load of each one, you know, individually like that, and see what how much the price difference is. I'll try and load them like equally. What's up, Noah? Welcome in, buddy. Oh yeah, 28 people here watching. That's what's up. I appreciate you guys. Not a bad little turnout tonight. And what do you think we got on the ground over there? Another, I know at least another truck, but I'm thinking maybe another couple loads still on the ground back there. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in. If anybody's new here, just got to get your load in the chat there. I'm going to try to hurry up with this so the guesses don't start hiding from me. But Joe has the top there. Just got to follow the same as what everybody else is doing. Closest one without going over wins. When you win, your name goes in the book. If it's already in there, then, well, it's like, you know, your first one, you get a 1 next to it. But most people here, a lot of folks here are already in there. So you guys all know the drill, but your name goes in the book, and whoever has the most guesses at the end of the year wins a cool prize. Watchdog was our 2025 winner. And he got a cool care package from OTG, the merch, bottle of whiskey, some other stuff to go with it, some snacks, some jerky, some smoked salmon, all kinds of stuff. But there's the load, somewhere between 150 and 25,000. Let's see what we got here for some guesses. So, just Joe, 77,777. We got Crazy Boy Don was 68,420. The Blue Zach was 66,666. Kyle says 82,673. Stunned 89K. Thumper 70K. Noah Farm 67,670. Clyde says 68,000. That's a lot of K's there, buddy. I think he says 68,234. Phoebes 81K. Computer 72,369. I'm just gonna go ahead and you call rigged. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button right now, and so help me out, chat. See who the winner is here. 89,858. 89,858. I know somebody was close there. Stunned. Is there a closer one than that? I don't think so. Stunned one is a winner again. Damn, he's good, man. He's good at guessing the wood. He knows the wood, and he's pretty new to the channel, but he's been freaking guessing machine. What are you at now? Let's see what you're at now. Where are you at? You are now. Yeah, welcome to the top is right, Thumper, because guess what? Now he is tied with you with 10. So Thumper and Stunned are now in the lead with 10 load guesses already. I didn't last night read off the guesses because we kind of just ended because everything was kind of getting screwy there. But after the end of this stream, I usually almost always do it. I'll read off all the load guesses. So we have a lot of guesses, but we still have the whole year. So just because they're at 10, we still have a long ways to go. Sorry, it's my birthday, trying to drink / log responsibly. Be lurking? Hell yeah, no, I appreciate that, buddy. All right, let's jump back in here. I'm actually probably going to take my little quick bathroom refill break. Just go ahead and we'll just keep using this Western Star for now. Drive it back here, but yeah, go ahead and get your refills, get your popcorn, get your Pop-Tarts. Scoopy 135, you gotta love a bush latte. Is that what you meant to say? Bush latte? Welcome, I don't recognize that name. Welcome to the stream. I still feel like it shouldn't be this lag either. I almost want to do maybe another restart of the thing here real quick. Your work wife calls him that. Welcome if you got him. Is there that? Did I get that emote in there? There might be a smoke him if you got him emote I made. Let's see, I'm gonna do a save real quick. I'm gonna back out real fast while I go do this thing. And we'll load right back up again. But yeah, smoke him if you got him. Go to the restroom, get your refills, get your popcorn, all that stuff. And then I'll be right back.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too. But sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time. A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. In the art of farming, the soil is the canvas, the seeds are the paint, and the harvest is the masterpiece.
And I'm back. Welcome, welcome. I see Scoopy, you changed your name. I got you. Tricked me. You tricked me. It might take you a bit to remember that name change. Not me. It's first time I've seen him at all. You still got the K though next to your thing. I should have seen that. Or is that anybody? Anybody? Any better? Good sir. Good sir. Let's do a quick flyover around a little bit. Oh yeah, seems smoother. Much smoother. I forgot to even, I was gonna delete my shader catch again to fire back up, but everything seems much smoother. Get out of that running mode there. Yeah, we still have a little bit of wood on the ground. Let's just keep on loading all this stuff up. Looks like we probably at least have another load on the ground. So I don't need that right now. Let's finish getting this up. It'd be good to know kind of too, like how many loads are here, because I'm pretty much just reaching as far as the buncher could reach each time, you know? So I could kind of gauge. That might be like two more passes with the buncher right there in front of us to get all that down. Which if this is 2 truckloads to do that part, that means that's four truckloads left, right? Maybe it's a little bit more than that. See if I can load this one without having to readjust the logs this time. Had to move those out a little bit. I couldn't grab so close to me. This way. Try to get the butt ends so they're not. If you have all the butts on one side, I'll make the load all uneven. No pressure. We were just watching and judging. You better be. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm not perfect by any means. I've just been doing this so long, I'm pretty good. Oh yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if you saw Kingston's questions earlier about clothing. Everybody was giving you high praise and saying good job on the clothing and stuff, you know? But Kingston was curious on how to do that. And I told him I had no idea, but you are the man that's been doing all that fun stuff. I'm not sure if he hits you up on Discord at all or anything. Or how you want to go about doing any kind of stuff like that, because that's a really cool thing. You might get lots of questions about that just because it's such a cool thing. It's like just such a good, like personalizes your, you know, like look at it. Like it's me in the game, you know? Like personalizes your character so much by having your logo on there. If you have a logo, if you're a content creator, you do the thing, it's like just as it should be, you know. Eventually I wouldn't mind having equipment with my logo on it either, but I really don't need that so much. But having like you know, I got like the billboard over here that Mr. T-Bone made me and stuff like that, like having this thing and having the clothing with my logo on it, like that's all I really need. Right? So having those two things is freaking awesome. I love it. You don't even have FS on your PC at the moment? Yeah, dang, I forgot you were having issues with all that shit. Yeah, that sucks. Well, hopefully you get that sorted. Did I not pull the truck up? The truck should be right here. That's where I push start. That's where I thought the truck was already. Let me unstrap that too. I've done the repetition so many times, sometimes I forget to pull the truck up or forget to do the thing. Didn't I just do that? Like, yeah, I did, but not this time. Come on, drop out of there. That one might not be the best one for the bottom there. I guess it fits okay. Oh, you sent me something off fishing? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate you, bro. Gotta turn the key that makes it go. I know, I thought it did. I thought I pushed it. Should I get one of those little button boxes with the turn key? Which that's kind of funny now because most things are push of a button to start anyways, all the newer stuff, you know? I know you got the hoodie too, Thumper, huh? She got the OTG merch. Oh, that one's gonna fall out. Oh no, that's not one of those. It's not one of the tops. That gray one, that top of that one doesn't have a collision, but that's not one of them. Because we're not loading those. If anything, we're loading those to go into like the wood chipper out of the other one. Nice. It's a vid about Ladoga. Okay, okay. I have to check that out. Talk about Archipelago, Ladoga Archipelago. Archie. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that. But have you noticed it's been hot on the game though? Like temperature wise? Because I know all the fishing before, like for example, when I was just on there, on Archie, what was it like? Even on Lower Tunguska, it was hot. Usually it's like, and 7 or 8 degrees Celsius, you know? Or then, what was it like, 18, 19, 20? Like fish don't, like, that game's pretty realistic when it comes to that kind of stuff. Fish don't like bite when it's too hot. I noticed it was fucking hot. I caught some, right? But I'll have to go watch it. You said when you say the thing does that mean cheat? You played a lot of COD before FS25, and the thing was cheating. I'm not sure what you mean by that. About what I was talking about, anyways. If I say doing the things, that means like normally I'm talking about like if you're doing content or streaming, that means like doing the content or doing the streaming, like making the magic happen, you know? You gotta do all the things and stuff to get your content ready, and if I'm getting stuff ready like off stream, you know, it's just like doing all the things and stuff to get ready for the next thing. Hey OT, not meaning to derail, but how many watch hours do I have? I got a couple. What, do you want some? I got a couple. Like, are you talking about like total? Or are you talking about like this year or this month? Cause I got a couple on there. But I have been at it for a while. Oh yeah, that's kind of what I thought you meant there, Clyde, when you were saying that. Just curious, your analytics says you got 269,000 views and 15,000 or 15.7k hours for 8 months. Is that like your total streaming time? We'll go off of this year. How about that? How about this year? So 2026. You just want to know the hours or the views? We'll do the views first. We'll do the views first for this year. So this year, just this year, 2026, I've got 116,776 views. My lifetime, if you guys want to know my lifetime views on my channel, I've had 1,845,611. That's what it says here. That's like shorts views and other views too. Watch hours this year. Guys, take a guess on how much my watch hours are just for this year. 15,000 watch hours. That's really good. You were going there for quite a while. You had some nice long streams. You were putting them out like over and over again. Oh, I see. Total 14 months, but you didn't stream for 5.5 months. That makes sense. But were you like gaining subscribers during that time though? It's like, as like, you know, you have a bunch of content and stuff. Your stuff would accumulate views and stuff even if you're not there, because there was time when I didn't stream for 6 months, you know, during all my time. Oh nope. Okay. Yeah, just my watch hours just this year alone so far is 5,788 hours. So almost 5,800 hours. But my lifetime watch hours is probably a little bit higher. That's funny. I haven't like talked about my analytics for a long time. My lifetime watch hours is 48,173. But I have been at it for a long time. Like there was, you know, everybody grows different, and you know, I always thought if I got, you know, 20 hours of watch time and 100 views on my streams, that was ideal, you know. Because if you do enough of that, if you get you know, when you start YouTube, you need 2,000 hours, or no, sorry, 4,000 hours. If you are able to get enough streams to do, how much would it be? It'd be 500 hours a month for 8 months if you could get up to that, or you know, 400 for 10 months, or you know, 350 for a year or whatever, something like that. You kind of know on how many hours you need. Yeah, like I know some people's channels are suspicious though on how much they got and how much I've seen people get as many subscribers or more subscribers than they got views on a video, you know what I mean? I've seen some pretty suspicious activities. Andrew Brown, welcome back, buddy. Hell yeah. Oh, that's because people aren't. I feel like with some of that, Joe, it's like people go out and they're just like sub for a sub, you know, type of thing, where it's like, yeah, they have the subs, but nobody's watching, you know what I mean? Where yours, it's like, I'd rather have, if you had to ask me, I'd rather have what you have, because you have maybe not as many people, but you have obviously way more engagement with the people that are watching you, which is way more important than having subscribers. I thought you would too. But everybody grows different times, you know. I think if you get right back into it and start doing your thing at a good cadence for you, you know, I think you'll be right there in no time. My channel was just at kind of a standstill for a while until I kind of got back into it this year, right? Started hitting it better. Like I did like the challenge and stuff like that a little bit, but just kind of getting back into it, being more consistent. Having a computer that I can actually run properly too is a pretty big difference there that I didn't used to have. So being able to enjoy the game makes it more enjoyable to play. It makes it more enjoyable to watch. Makes it better to watch because it looks better. Damn, these logs are fucked up over here. Who loaded this? Who loaded this? But I've always just wanted to get back into it. Like logging's way more enjoyable now because it's not all gross to play. I just push these over. Here comes the judgment. I don't expect anything different from you, Scooter. You've been around long enough, buddy. You can judge. Scooter's been around longer than dirt. Scooter's workbench has been a part of the FS community for many, many years. As far as I know, you've always been around, more or less. It's like Joe Anders was talking about. He's been like part of the FS community for like 12 years or something now, something like that. I only started when we kind of started doing the Discord thing, when we started like the FS crew. Actually, that's not true. I started, the person who got me started on Discord and really meeting a lot of the community period was Alien Jim, because I was on Sussex, or on, not that one, also one of his maps, Sussex Farms, awesome map, but I was on Spectacle Island on 19, and I was already a big fan of all of his maps and stuff like that, and I already watched like Mr. Sealy P and everything, you know, so I was like familiar with all the farm sim stuff going on. But he was the one that, he came into my chat and was just hanging out chat, and I was blown away that it was actually Alien Jim in my chat, which is like a normal thing now. Like I got map makers and mod makers all the time in my chats and stuff, so it's like a normal thing because we're like part of the community and stuff. But you know, it was actually him. I was kind of blown away that it was him, and then he's like, hey, join Discord. I was like, I don't really have Discord. He's like, oh, well, get Discord and I'm joining my Discord. So I did. I joined his Discord, and then right, like, man, like a week or two after I joined Discord for the very first time, Mr. Sealy P started a Discord, and I was already watching his stuff, so I jumped on there too, and ended up becoming one of his very first moderators. There was like a group of us that, so I'm still a moderator in Mr. Sealy P's Discord. I'm barely ever over there, but I have all the permissions and stuff. I've been over there for, oh shit, 5 years now or something. Devik is a pro wood handler, it's true. Oh yeah, Devik did load it. He lost it over here too. No, Devik does a good job. I don't even know if this one could fit on there. Sure it can, right? Let's knock another one over. Oh good, no I didn't. Nice. So two full truckloads. This might even be more than the last one. Hopefully you guys were paying attention there. Yeah, 36 people watching, hell yeah. Yeah, Joe, when you were doing all your content, the stuff I really enjoyed you doing, just because it was unique and fucking tough to do, was all your old school stuff. The way you were doing all that, that's nice. Suck it, Scooter and Bearded. What's up, Devik? Thanks for that, buddy. How you doing, bro? That was good timing. But yeah, Joe, when you were doing all your old school stuff, I really... yeah, he was defending you. He was saying that you do a good job, and I was not doing a good job, and I should have you load it, pretty much. Oh, I lost one. I forgot what I was just talking about, too. Squirrel. Device distracted me. Oh yeah, I was talking about Joe's old school farming. You guys aren't following Gaming with Just Joe yet. Will you give him a follow? I was gonna say your link is up there, but that's Scooter's link. Thumper, do you mind posting Joe's link? Make sure you guys sub and follow Thumper as well. She's an awesome part of our community, and she's an awesome moderator over here. Always very helpful with everybody. Speaking of helping people, Joe, I appreciate you helping her too with the music thing too. She told me that you helped with that. You were giving Scooter the link to the map. 71 Smith 93. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. I don't recognize that name. Yeah, a lot of new names, a lot of new subs and stuff recently. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this stuff. Like I said, I'll be off tomorrow. We're taking I always take Wednesdays off, midweek day off thing, but I usually stream Farm Sim, usually logging Mondays, Tuesdays, and then Thursdays, probably doing some logging. Every once in a while, I'll throw a different game in there, at least a different thing like farming or something. Got a couple cool farms I'm working on. Oh, there's also my farm build on Sharon Center, which is Tony Miff's map. That one's actually pretty cool too. I wouldn't mind getting back on there a little bit. I have about 10 different things I run on Farm Sim that I switch between. I have a few different logging maps. Like we're on like in between the Between the Mountains by Mr. T-Bone. Let's see, we're on Alternate on my Forestry Empire in the snow over there. This one's Into the Woods by David Merriman. I don't know who the Palatinate map's by. I gotta figure that one out. It's a good map. You know, German forest map there. Nice, you're getting into logging. You like my setup. The sweet, what map are you running? This one's called Into the Woods. You find this one on the mod hub. I'm not sure if it's on like in the menu mod hub, but it's online mod hub. And I also I think this one might be PC only, because I don't think there's so many trees on this one that you can see. This one's pretty graphically heavy map, just because you can see every tree on the map. Which is it's a good looking map, but you can see all the trees. Which, like if you have like a lower end system, this one can be very taxing. West Pals modded makes Palatinate. Even their name is hard to pronounce. It's like a German forest, right? It's a German name. Westphals, something like that. I bet the P is silent. Yeah, pretty good looking map. There's a few things that he kind of slacked on, like the sawmill. The sawmill is not. Oh, was that all unloaded already? Or am I just tripping? I'm tripping. I was like gonna start loading the truck, grabbing the wood back out of there and loading it back up. It's like Between the Mountains, you know, I'm loading up above into the truck, and then this one I'm unloading out of the truck, which I prefer that. I prefer loading normal. Loading into the truck is kind of weird. Maybe if I get used to it more, but it's like hard to tell how full the truck is. I could overfill it like crazy doing that. Also, that Mr. T-Bone's Lost Lake map, that's a good one too. I wanted to do some more stuff on there. But of course, I have like Waseca County. We're also doing the challenge on Twitch. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch either, definitely do that. Oh, I didn't pin that. Let me pin that link. Thank you, Thumper. There's Gaming with Just Joe's link. We go right there at the top. What's up, Chris? Scoopy, I hear. Is that Winnie the Pooh? Is that what you put on there? See, some of you guys are getting your guesses in. So after this, where do you bring the logs? Oh, the logs are going bye-bye. This is our sell point right here. Which I'll show you the area that we were. Right now we're just kind of clearing our area here. But yeah, we got to get the here. How about we'll get this guess in real quick. So all you got to do is type in the chat what you think this is going to sell for. It's normal economy always 7-meter logs. You got to guess the load. So closest one. Did I drop one back there? There's one right there on the ground. Huh? Yeah, 7-meter logs, normal economy. Always the same. You just got to be the closest one without going over, like the Price is Right. If you win, your name goes in the book, and whoever has the most load guesses at the end of the year will be the load guess champion of 2026. And so far we got Joe with 89,520. Scooter says 93,369. Goopy with 92,100. Stun 90K. Thumper says $1. Bob, hell yeah. Clyde 91,450. 7-1 Smith says 97,500. Don says 91. Zach 88,666. A 666 gonna get you. You gotta say like 777. You might win. Or just whatever Stun says is probably pretty close. He's been freaking winning like crazy. Hell yeah, 39 people. What's up, everybody? El Diablo, I know. That's why he doesn't win. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. Keep on moving here. Don't start that. 91,191. 91,191. 91,191. I bet that's Crazy Boy Don. All right, Don, you're the winner. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't you win last night too? Don does know the wood. You guys concur? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Don. Thank you, Scooter. There you go, Don. You have 2 now, buddy. And there's a lot of loads we've done this year. Damn straight. Hell yeah. Good job, buddy. Yeah, he loves the wood. Don's actually a really good operator as well. Got to get him back in the forest with us, but he's part of the logging crew. He does a good job. Here, I'll kind of show you guys the place. All right, so you know the map is pretty cool. There's some fields and stuff on it. So if you want to come in and do like farming, it'd probably be a good one to do even like a homestead type of thing on as well. But again, you can see all the trees. If you don't have a decent PC, then it's kind of taxing on your system. But there's like a nice, the nice cattle thing going here for like the feedlot and all that stuff. There's all the different things. It looks good though, like, good colors, good textures on the map. All your different little sell points. They kind of slacked on the, even this area here. I like the way this was all done, like through here. All this stuff looks pretty good. But when you come down here to the sawmill, like the area is cool, but I couldn't sell the sawmill. I was going to set up a whole area right back in here. My plan was to like have this my driveway, and I was going to redo this whole area back here. So I like the way that he did all this. Looks nice, right? Put a little effort into making that look halfway decent. You come back here and then it's just a square of concrete flapped down. The sawmill's not even lined up with that at all. Just the base game generic sawmill, and I can't delete that. So I don't know, maybe there's another way to get rid of that, but I just kind of left it be. I thought this whole area would be pretty cool to turn into my area, but there's like fields throughout. There's like, the BGA field, So one of the areas that where I first started was back over here. Got the gas station stuff here. Lanny1234, good evening, welcome. I don't recognize that name either. Welcome in, buddy. Right back here is the block that we're actually working. So all this was all dense woods too, so I carved out all that. Oh, it's another billboard that I have. Look at that. This thing actually changes images. Like every once in a while, you come and check that one out, and it's actually different. Like 4 different ones, and my logo will pop up on there too. That one's pretty cool too. Mr. T-Bone did that. That's what I was gonna try. Because if that's the case, that's gonna be a game changer. I'll turn that into like a cool, like wood delivery kind of sell point thing or something. Now, where's that at? Is that in? This one? Where would we? It's delete, right? You gotta hit delete. I do own this land too, right? Let me double check that. Maybe I couldn't buy the land. I forget. Let's see here. I couldn't buy that. I could buy that though. Oh, maybe I just don't own that anymore. I'll just try to see if I buy it, then can I just delete it now? I'm supposed to hit delete, right? Yeah, I remember you saying that, right, Stud, when you first got on here, right? Because this is, were you the one that said that when I very first was like, oh, you could delete it? And I was like, you could buy it, you could delete it, right? And then you couldn't. Oh. Okay. I didn't know there was a collectible thing either. Is this? Oh. Okay. Interesting little spot to put that. Now can I get rid of it? I'll just have to use it and decorate over here. I'll turn this into like I said, I'll turn this into like a wood sell point, right? I'll be able to have a different production. I'll decorate it up so it doesn't look as tacky as that, right? But what I did, I took one of the fields that was on this map, which I thought was a better idea than trying to fuss with that and have that sawmill in the way there to do what I wanted to do. There's cool back roads too that kind of go around stuff. You can actually follow that around to kind of where we're working over there. The old gas station here. But what I wanted to do was make an Oregon lumber company. And we're doing all the wood products. So like everything up here, this was one of the fields. I kind of expanded out a little bit, and this whole area I cut this in, but pretty much there was a field here, and I terraformed it and did all the stuff to make it the thing, you know. So we got barrels being made here. I'll probably switch it up to like buckets or tubs or something. We got the sawmill just back here, which I thought was going. Whoa. Where was that? Wasn't that like on fly mode? I swear that was right. Oh, there it is. Let's do planks long. We'll activate that. I thought I already did. There's already wood in there. Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing. I've been wanting, now that I have a better computer, I've always wanted to like learn how to make a map. I tried to back in the day, but I never put that much into it. I don't really ever have the time. What I want to learn is SolidWorks so I can make models and do all the thing at my job. Because I already do enough design engineering. But yeah, I made this bridge, which I wish I could raise this up a little bit. I want to find like maybe a plate or something I could put across that. They'll flatten that out, because the way I have that bottom slope, with the bridge the way it was, it actually wouldn't let me. It wouldn't connect those, so it wouldn't like smooth that out for me at all. I tried a few different times there. I kind of feel like the sawmill over here too. I like the way this one looks, but I feel like this one is a little laggy sometimes around here. It feels okay over here though. But yeah, we have this carpentry here, which I haven't got this one going yet. But we did get these going today. Oh, I didn't turn these on though, did I? Let's just do furniture and planks long are in there, right? Planks and planks long. We'll just run planks. But yeah, we put some product in here earlier. And we'll do the same. That's 6 and 6 on those. Either way, we'll just get it running. And these go quick too. These are the which I'm gonna also decorate and paint around these a little bit better too. I just kind of place those. Those are the ones that Matsy updated. They're a little bit faster. But yeah, so as you like go through, you know, trucks come in, they pull down in here, they swing in, they offload. But right now we're opening up our ground because back here is going to be all of our vehicle storage, vehicle maintenance, all the different stuff, storage of product, all the stuff will be kind of back in here and all the way out to where I painted the ground here. And that's how all that's going to be. I guess we got a bunch some more wood too, don't we? All this talk, and we should do another load guess still. But this is just the start of this Oregon Lumber Company. It should turn out pretty good. But a lot of work to go. Been messing with doing buildings though. Oh, nice. Oh, you SolidWorks daily, but nothing as detailed as mods in this game? Oh, yeah, okay. I just wanted to like build cabinets and do all the stuff. I build fixtures and stuff, you know. Get this turned around here. We model up all kinds of stuff in the shop, so it's like I want to learn that. If I'm gonna like take some time to learn something, it'd probably be that, because you know that'd further my actual real life career. But making stuff, learning how to like change things and make things is awesome. I love it. That's what I have all you guys for. Yeah, you use it for a 3D print farm? Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, we probably aren't as making as much stuff as you are right now, but the stuff that we do makes pretty cool. Like all of our, you know, logos, headers, all that kind of stuff's all 3D printed. All the lettering, like Nike and Adidas, they'll call up and order a bunch of that shit. Like all of our jobs, we used to make that way different. Now we just program it and, you know, have built-in hardware and stuff in it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Question: who do you recommend for lumber mods? You did FDR? FDR is where it's at. This is all FDR stuff. Besides a few of the things I have, but all these machines are all FDR stuff. The newest 11.0 pack. That's pretty much all we run for like logging on farm sims, FDR. Some of the stuff we have is like FDR stuff that's modified. All these machines, like that one's modified over there. Forgot who did the modification on that Clark to make it go faster. Was that you, Joe, or was that Chris doing? Seems like a Joe upgrade. Oh, Chris probably. That was one of the people that I said. I know that he was doing a little bit of changing of things, changing of some numbers. That's cool that he's playing with that, learning how to do that stuff. I started to learn how to do some of that stuff like when 25 first came out, but then you know, life got busy and everything else, you know, so it's just like I never revisited it. Got so many folks that do all that stuff all the time. I just want to be the one that shows the stuff off or tries to break it or has fun with it, you know. Kind of cut that one a little bit there. I don't know why it seems kind of... I don't know. I'll go back in and play with my graphic settings too. It seems a little jumpy still. I'm running my settings pretty high though. I was just trying to mess with it and see what it can do. Just because I had that new driver update just last night. But not too bad. So far it's pretty good today, huh? Whoa. Just a couple more little adjustments and we'll be smooth. Extra smooth. Oh, you've done a bunch. He wants to play without the responsibility. Yeah, pretty much. Shh, don't tell him. But I usually don't ever ask for stuff. I think maybe I might have asked Mr. T-Bone to make that billboard for me, but he also already made me that. I didn't really ask for it. I mentioned it and he made it for me, but he already made it for me without me asking for it in 22. So he just kind of remade a similar version for 25 for me, because I already had that. I barely ever ask for things. We have an awesome community and people are always hooking me up with stuff, which I greatly appreciate it. That's why I love our community. People are always doing fun new things, and like having the clothing, you know, it's badass. You know, it's just like good for my immersion. Like I made Matsy and Kobold both like it's their same logo, but like in the crispy versions of their logos. Like Matsy's turned out hella good. It's like his normal TM with like the truck and the headphones, but it's like gold, but then it has like the royal purple kind of accents because he loves purple. But he's also a Vikings fan, so kind of like a Vikings color or whatever. It looks sharp. I'd like just messing around today on my phone. I just made both of them logos. I didn't ask for it. I just did it. Sent it to him. Pretty much same logo they already had, just like a really good looking version of it. Which, to be honest, both of their logos need a little bit of an update. Matsy's logo's just been... Kobol's is newer than Matsy's, but even his has been around for a while too, because Kobol's been doing his thing for a long time. Go Bills. You just want to play with to be able, you just wanted to be able to play without fixing other people's junk. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the clothes rock. Yeah, they do. You're annoyed with the clothing right now. The stupid t-shirt you're working on keeps hiding the bottom section of the sleeve, so the arm's invisible in the game. Oh, that's weird. I'm sure you'll figure it out. It sucks that your game is being all funky, whatever's going on with that. Some of the stuff that you do, Joe's above my pay grade. I'm just here to cut trees. Oh, speaking of that, I got to get a couple mods over to Gallo so we could throw them on his server so I could cut all those trees down again. Different trees, I think, but man, I've cut on that Genesee County. It was their cakes map, now it's their French fries map. I cut thousands of trees down for them on there. I feel like, man, it was a lot. There's a bunch I mulched and stuff, like wood chipped, but maybe not thousands, maybe 1,000. I don't know. I didn't count. It was more than this whole area that we're doing now. It was multiple hundreds in each area. I've cut down so many trees in Farm Sim, that ain't even funny. Honestly, no one has even tried to release button downs for clothing. So more than 10, less than 1 million, somewhere in there, Scooter, somewhere in there. Yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out, Joe. Like I said, that's all above my pay grade. I know nothing. I just work here. You just want a couple Carhartt things and you'll be good, and better looking boots. I know all their stuff looked kind of funky, huh? And you look at like games like, you know, like GTA and stuff like that, and you have like every freaking option. Like every other game really besides Farm Sim has amazing looking clothes. Like either their characters and everything just look way better than Farm Sim. But Farm Sim has got better over the years. I've been playing it for a long time, and some people say this stuff about it, but the fact that we can make stuff for the game and do all the things and, you know, all hang out and play and do all the stuff, it's like, it's really cool, you know? There's not that many communities in gaming that are like the Farm Sim community. And that's for a reason, you know? We gotta get in that the RF4 community and figure out who's making the game over there so we can figure out where all the fish are. You got a Carhartt package you're doing? Hell yeah. Yeah, some of that stuff you've been working on site. Oh, wasn't that Carhartt hoodie that you had on? Is that what it was I saw? Like that tan one, or was that, what was that? That was a different brand, wasn't it? Yeah, like Carhartt, Ariat, those kind of brands would be tight. Beanies, hats, t-shirts, hoodies currently. Nice. Yeah, yeah, Thumper, I can see that. Something I never really considered. You don't have to worry about it. Gotta go, gotta get up in a couple hours for work again. Doing a shutdown. Yeah, you man, have a good one, buddy. Hope to see you again. Except not here tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. Probably right back on here, or unless I choose you something else, but I'll be here on Thursday. I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. Yeah, 35 people watching. Hell yeah. Fuck, get off of there. Let's walk a few more back here to this pile. All the fish on RF4 are on the Chinese and Russian servers. Oh, is that where they're all hiding? Man, let's get over there. How do we get on those? They're like, I'm not letting the Americans get the fish. I'm gonna try to do a little fishing again or something like that on Saturday. Something like that. If it's slow fishing though, it sucks to stream it. It's like not too bad. I know you guys, some of you guys don't care what I do. Solely on giants, the hair pokes through the hats if they don't. Well, I will not be bald, so I will just get sunburned. The Chinese cheat in RF4. Oh yeah, that's what I heard like back when I was first starting. Oh, man, can we do some cheating too? Can we get like a modded version of that guy? I still wanted us all to eventually do like a tournament. Wouldn't that be fun if we set up our own little tournament? If there was like, you know, half a dozen of us. It'd have to be for something kind of basic though. Like, you know, enough of us to get in there. And like a basic, you know, type of fishing. Not everybody has all the things, but you know, if we just did like most fish caught or best fish caught over at like Mosquito or something, like a bunch of us, because I'm sure you guys have seen how to set all that up. Pretty cool how you can like, you can even bet money, right? You can like set a wager or whatever in the game, silver or whatever. They even have like teams and all that, right? Do a float competition? Hell yeah. %, they do, and the help of the Chinese dev. Oh, really? There's a major O post. Entry fee with a percentage one. Yeah, there's like all kinds of different options when you're setting those things up. They have a bunch of different ways you can do all that stuff. I want to talk to FDR and see if he can't do an extra, how these have like 2 sets of lights. And how like the skidders only have one. The skidders and forwarders only have like one light. This should be a low beam and a high beam on those two. Because the skidders need more light. They're not very bright at all. Catfish just broke your leaders at 5 meters. Damn. Are you guys over there on oh, what were you on? You're on not Donets, right? Where are you guys at? Oh yeah, October, yeah. Should have used your net. Man, sometimes you just want to get it in. At least it didn't like break your rod or anything though. And there's a couple more twitches here to go, then we should have this whole run done. And it looks like we will just have like one more run. We get all those all down and one more pass to the buncher. Yeah, a little leggy over there. I'll do a little bit more adjusted and I'll get us all buttery smooth. I'll just walk these back. Try to see if we could get 2 more truckloads. I kind of called early last night. I was talking about going a little bit longer tonight. I guess I'll process through this and I'll see where we're at. I know we'll at least get one. You caught a 48 kg sturgeon. Almost trophy. Damn, nice. Oh yeah. That's a big fucker. 100-pound sturgeon. I just feel like I could have reached that. Or I'll just get that on the next pass. Unless I cut over here just a little bit. It's like right between the both, so I'll just grab it now. Come on, I hate that it does that. I merge it. I should make an emote that says that, right? The record of the week for a Russian sturgeon is 92 kg. Damn, that's a big one. It's a 200-pound fish. Just gonna grab this one too. And the rest of those we'll get on that next pass. Which tomorrow I'll probably work on some of this since we're almost done. I'll probably just even finish up this area and start placing stuff and doing some decorating. So on Thursday, we'll come back on here and you guys can kind of see what I did. And we'll go back onto our other block and we'll be cutting wood over there. Cutting wood over there, hauling it back over here like we were doing. It's just so much trees, so much money, lumber, stuff's all full. We're getting there, you know. Just gonna keep on putting wood into the rest of this stuff. I'll probably put into the productions and all that stuff, and depending on what I do tomorrow, I might even you know, get enough wood on our block over there to have loads ready and stuff, and maybe even have a couple loads ready too when you guys come on early. Yeah, you out of here, Andrew? Well, I appreciate you, buddy. Hope you have a good night. Appreciate that the membership there as well. Yeah, I should. Yeah, my immersion. I know I should. I was trying to think of like the stuff that I say a lot, you know? Like the smoke 'em if you got 'em. I got the OTG hydrate. We got the coffee mug on there. All new ones. I got the OTG raid. So if we raid out to somebody, we redirect. Even tonight, I'm gonna try to redirect to somebody tonight. We'll see who's all on tonight. I doubt Nacho will be on tonight. I saw him on earlier. I would give the redirect right to him. Was Doc streaming? Was he off streaming somewhere? Because he left earlier for no reason. I know you said that he was streaming on Twitch, right? Hey, you don't think so? Well, he had no good reason to leave then. Unless they're doing Tarkov Tuesdays. What's up, Highball? How's it going, buddy? Just saying what's up. I'm watching Apocalypse Now and just chilling. Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate you even coming by to say hi, buddy. Oh, he's not feeling good. Oh, yeah. Well, that sucks. He needs to hurry up to get healed up. That way I could go break his... blow his back out again, right? There's a song about it. It's true. It happened. Yeah, I appreciate you, Highball. I'll be back again on Thursday. Doing some more logging and stuff. We're just working on clearing out our area here for our all of our sheds and, you know, vehicle storage and lumber storage, stuff like that. Maybe even some more production-y type of things. Might even throw a wood crane back in here somewhere or something like that. Another sell point, you know, right in the middle. Oh, I'm not. I'll cut it. I wasn't even gonna go get those yet. We're actually gonna jump in the processor. We'll walk this back up and jump in the processor, get all this stuff processed, and like I said, we'll see where we're at. We'll get at least another truckload going. They're on the all cruise control. Copy, that sounds good. Hell yeah. Yeah, I caught FDR stream earlier too. It was a good stream he had. His streams are so much better when he's talking and not just sitting there playing with his wood. But when he's actually like chatting, it's like way better. And he did good too because he had two different chats going. Think you set up chat? But yeah, we'll just keep cruising away here. My normal time would be coming up, but like I said, last night's stream got cut a little early, so a little extra time tonight sounds pretty good. Good turnout tonight, so why not, right? 30 watching, only 21 likes. Come on, smash that thumbs up button. Yeah, I appreciate that, Highball. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying this stuff, let me know by hitting that like. Helps the channel out, helps the algorithms get going, but really it just tells me that you guys are enjoying it. I know like a lot of you guys like all the stuff that I do, which I really appreciate that. It's all like pretty similar-ish, you know, farm sim-ish stuff, fishing stuff, and I really just unhook that. Pushing too many buttons here. I picked up my controller, I hit X and dropped it. All right, let's go ahead and walk this down. Smoke him if you got him, chat. With some smoke him if you got him in the chat there, the emote. But there are also emotes on Twitch and emojis on YouTube. Yeah, you like it all? Yeah, we know you do, Thumper. I try to do like decent stuff though for you guys. No ski for you, Clyde. Oh, it's just a smoke break one. Oh, I got you. I had them all loaded up, and then I went back and looked, and it was like an error. The image is too large, so I had to like go back into Canva. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the OTG smoke break. That's funny because ChatGPT just came up with that, and I didn't even have that OTG smoke break idea. We came up with that one all by itself. It was like a cigarette. I'm like, oh, change that to a joint, and then it did. I was like, perfect. It's like so easy to do that. Like your new logo that you came up with is really cool. Oh, you can see it better on your phone. I was wondering about that. I was curious about that. All depends on the layout, right? The screen, the chat and stuff. Is my chat's on my vertical monitor, and like everything is more like it's longer, but it's more smaller. I think if it was the other way, they would be bigger on my screen too. But yeah, so I didn't have enough time to go through and redo all of them, so I just quickly did the ones that, you know, the more important ones. The OTG raid is in there, right? Yeah, I was gonna put like Team Chaos one. What's the limit if you're on Twitch? How many can you have? Gotta go in there and set up some more of that because I didn't do that many over there. So like the way it works on YouTube is depending on how many members you have, you can unlock more. So I have to get more members before I can unlock more. So if you have a whole, like some people have a lot because they have a large following, large membership following. Oh yeah, nice. OTG raid. Yeah, that one's hard to see too. I try to make them like simpler too. Yeah, you don't know how many to start. I know it's quite a few though. Yeah, I want to set them up too where it's like, you know, where subscribers, you know, because it's like a membership on Twitch is a subscriber. It's funny because it's like followers and subs and then subscribers and memberships. Like on Twitch, if you're like a subscriber, like a paid viewer, paid supporter or whatever, you get like the other options. It unlocks some extra ones for you or whatever. Thumper knows all that stuff. I don't really know all the Twitch stuff yet. You sent them. I sent them to you. If you have time, I may see if I can change, or if you could make them bigger. Yeah, they were like when I downloaded the image. I thought I made it like as big as I could make it for at least the file, anyways. But when I made the deals in Canva, I made them as big as I could for that. I made them as large as I could, I thought. That raid one was kind of on the smaller side out of all of them. That image, the way that was drawn up or whatever, is that one actually is a little smaller compared to all the other ones. Zane Hollinger, welcome, man. I don't recognize that name. What's up, George Troxel? I remember you. Eugene. Let's call you Eugene. What's up, everybody? So how you doing tonight? Good evening, everyone. I'm doing good tonight. Hell yeah, buddy. Welcome in. Yeah, a bunch of new folks tonight. Awesome. Oh. Normally I like cut the ends off, but I'm not too worried about it tonight. Yeah, welcome in, folks. Yeah, we're just here on Into the Woods map. And working on setting up this Oregon Lumber Company, so we're just clearing out this land here. That way we can set up, you know, sheds and vehicle storage, lumber storage, all that kind of stuff. A lot of this wood is either getting sold in a load guess that we do, or it's getting put into our productions. We have carpentry, sawmills, the Coopers going over there. I need to get like a paper mill. Maybe I'll put a paper mill back here. That's one other wood production that we don't have. We have like the big wood chipper stuff going. But I needed somewhere to put like the machines when they're not out in the field. I want to set up like a maintenance yard type of thing, and somewhere to park all the trucks and, you know, do all the stuff. So just wanted to clear out this land back here to be able to actually have some space to do all that. OTG, do you listen to metal off stream? Not too much metal. I listen to more rap and hip hop, stuff like that mostly. I listen to some rock and stuff like that. I listen to all kinds of stuff. But like more like rap and hip hop is like my main music I listen to, but I listen to reggae, country, rock, you know. I don't listen to too much jazz and stuff like that, but a lot of the other stuff I listen to. Right now we just got Epidemic Sound playing, so kind of limited on what we listen to. The Oregon map is coming along slowly. Hell yeah, buddy. Oregon map, that's what I'm talking about. What area did you pick to base it off of? I forgot. You told me, and I was like, oh, that's a good area. And we're about halfway done with the processing, I'd say here. Must be sitting. Oh, I see those trees were getting caught up over there. I saw that one shoot across the yard over there. Yeah, like overall we have about one more pass with the buncher laid on twitches to get this whole yard cleared out. Like I was just talking about a little bit ago, I'll be doing that tomorrow off stream, get all that done. And I'm gonna start placing some stuff back here, kind of at least getting some ideas off stream, and then we'll work on some of that on stream on Thursday. I don't mind, you know, landscaping and placing stuff, doing that during the stream. I kind of enjoy that part of it. So I don't mind you guys watching me do that either. Where's that Necanium? How do you say that? Or you? I'm not sure. Where's that at? Is that? It looks like a naughty name there. Yeah, can't I come river? Doesn't sound like a place I've ever been. Yeah, some of these switches were just kind of piled up. Maybe there was just like one tree that was way up in there. Isn't that like how you spelled it? Also, that's what it says. That's funny. I was trying to think of like the rivers. There's like, you know, like at least I'm not sure where he's looking, but up here, like our main rivers, like the Willamette, Columbia. We got the Clackamas. We got the Sandy River. When you go like towards the coast, you got like the Nestucca. There's like the Nehalem. There's the Trask, the Wilson. You know, down by like Eugene, down that way, there's the McKenzie River. Also, the Willamette River goes through there too. Kind of a cool little area where that goes back through again. There's like those rivers, but I'm not sure what the one he's talking about. But when you go down there more, like Zach might even know if he's still here in chat. He knows that area down there a lot better than I do. There's like the Malala River, stuff like that up this way, but it runs from Gearhart. Man, Gearhart, isn't that Nestucca? There's also the Siletz River, which that goes in like Lincoln City, Siletz Bay. There's a few, but there's like, yeah, from Gearhart. What is the river that runs into Gearhart? Oh, that is how you spell it. Okay. All right, you got me. I don't go to Gearhart that much, but the Gearhart's fun because you can like drive it on the beach. I went out there camping in the storms one time when I shouldn't have. Everything got so sandy. Got me. There's a river over there. I don't know. It's the Can I Come River. Still sounds like a joke name. How do you get the login machine? Like this machine here? These are all, if you're talking about these are all FDR login mods, which is PC mods, but you go to fdrlogin.com and he has all the stuff on there. It's all free. He also follows his YouTube channel. He has all the instructions on how to set up joysticks or how to use his mods, all that kind of stuff, how to do this stuff. Or you can just watch me do it and learn from me. But he's the one that makes these mods, and he has all the how-to stuff on how to do all his stuff. I run pretty much the same setup, the same buttons and stuff, but a couple of my buttons are a little bit different than his. Just off personal preference. Yeah, if you got PC, all this stuff is free. You can still get it 19, 22, and FS25. No, man, maybe it did. Maybe it did. I gotta check. No, it doesn't. It probably is like the Nicanicum River, or Nicanicum. It probably is pronounced like Nicanicum or something like that. Nicanicum. Probably Nicanicum. That's probably how it sounded, right? Nicanicum River. Probably say it like that. Sounds like a river name. It's probably a native name. A lot of like the rivers and stuff are named off of like tribes and stuff around here. If you look back in like the history of a lot of it. Making it just off Highway 26 and 53. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, I tell you what, that's a really good area over there. It's like, isn't that also part of Tillamook National Forest? Well, if you guys look up an old school fire, it's called the Tillamook Burn. I think it was in like the 1930s, 1940. I forget what the Tillamook Burn was. 26 wasn't even there yet. They didn't even have a 26. Or was that was Highway 6? Maybe that was Highway 6, but they didn't really have any of that going out to the coast yet. logging roads to the coast. Yeah, Chilla McBurden was one of the, they say one of the fastest, hottest moving fires ever recorded. It burnt so much so quick, like not a massive amount of acreage, but the land up there is just rugged, and just the elevation change, just like when we had that big fire in 2020. It was the Riverview fire, which was like Estacada up that way. All that got burnt to a crisp, just because like the elevation. It's like, you know, heat rises, goes up the valley and stuff like that, and just goes faster and faster and faster. And we've been so dry too. It's like camping, that's one of the spots I go camping. And like luckily the campground that I camp at was like right on the border. I thought for sure we were gonna lose it. You go, you know, 1,000 feet past the camp, like I guess like just up over the hill or whatever. Everything from there all the way down is burnt pretty much. But luckily all my camping spots up in Mount Hood are all still there. But the Eagle Creek fire that was in 2017, I think. That was the trail that I grew up hiking up there and stuff. But I like that sentimental area to me that got burnt to a crisp. I learned how to like hike and, you know, backpacking and stuff up in that area. Sorry, you're starting to doze off. Have a good. Are you gonna have to say goodnight? Well, I appreciate you being here, Thumper. I know it's getting late. This one's got a little bit later than normal. Different time zone and all, but I appreciate you so much for being here all the time. I'm sure I'll holler at you. You guys make sure you check out Thumper. She'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. So make sure you same name over there as well. Hey, what's up, Doc? I heard you're not feeling good, buddy. Hope you feel better. You guys can also follow Thumper on YouTube. She's still starting up her YouTube stuff, but she's a pro over there on Twitch. So check her out tomorrow. I'm sure she has something fun, and she has a whole new cool series coming up very soon that she's been working on. We're making a lot of preparations for that to do it the proper way. Yeah, check her out tomorrow, 6 o'clock Central. Yeah, Doc, why you not feeling good? Are you getting sick, or what are you doing? Better not be. And what do we got? Maybe one more Twitch to go, or is this the last one? I'm the best? No, you're the best. You have a good night. She's always looking out for everybody, so gotta look out for her too, you know? She's always giving everybody shouties and stuff and doing the thing, especially on Twitch. She's so good at that. OTG's not very good at the shouties yet, but I'll get all my stuff sorted out. I try to do it like verbally, and you know, moderators giving like putting links and stuff, but over on the Twitch they got all the shouties figured out for everybody. I like on Twitch too when you got the shout outs going, and it shows like a clip to the person, all that. It's a good thing. I still have a couple more Twitches to go. I bunched a lot of wood pretty quick. Still 34 people watching. That's great. I should probably just finish. I should finish doing all of it, right? Four people and 30 bots. Maybe. I doubt it though. A lot of new names tonight that aren't just weird names, all real people. Zach is a bot, yeah. Zach is a blue waffle, actually. Oh, Balzac. I love that your fishing name is Balzac. So fitting. Especially every time somebody sees you catch a fish, they'll see your name pop up. Yeah, I'll set you for Team Chaos. We're doing the autism awareness is all month in April. That's what like Team Chaos is all about. It's like bringing awareness and stuff, helping the community out, doing some stuff. But every April, they do a big charity thing where everybody tries to do a little part of the charity, bring money in all month, and usually everybody does a thing to try to like to set a goal. However much donations or whatever, you do a thing. And Miss Jenner, her idea was that if I set whatever goal, whatever the money amount would be or whatever, she said one thing that would be kind of cool to do is dress up like a lumberjack and do like a long stream or something. As dressed as like a lumberjack all day, so there's like some lumberjack costumes and different stuff. Even like big fake beard, all kinds of funny stuff, weird hat stuff that comes with like the lumberjack kind of costume or whatever. So I thought maybe that'd be kind of cool if I could get enough money saved or not saved up, but like in the charity, in the goal or whatever, I could do like a 12-hour stream as like a lumberjack or something like that. Which would be kind of brutal if I was just like how many like selling loads, doing logging all day long for 12 hours. It'd be brutal, but it'd be for like a good cause. I was just kind of thinking of different ideas, trying to come up with something. I've never really done any of that before. I always try to like, help people out, but like actually setting up and doing a whole charity thing, doing a whole event like that, I'm still so new to all that. But just kind of one of the little fun ideas that we were thinking of. Like I think Grab Life, I think he's like shaving his mustache off, and one of the guys I think is like shaving off his eyebrow or something like that, or bleaching his hair. He was doing something like crazy like that, which I probably wouldn't be doing nothing like that, it's just not really my style. But I'll dress up like a lumberjack and stream for 12 hours or something. Do something like that, I just thought it'd be kind of funny to mention that, since that's gonna be coming up pretty soon. I'll just set the goal, and if I don't hit it, I don't hit it. I'll still do something cool at the end, for anybody who does like donate or whatever. But everybody be doing the thing, so as like a whole Team Chaos, it'd be fun to actually get some really good money to go to the autism charity. Like everybody combined, if we did like a good amount, I think that would be for a great cause, His name was Fishing with Crack. I think Balzac is a better name for him. I think those Chinese modders are over there fishing with crack. You got all the fish over there feeding for it. Come on, little piece. Oh. Didn't want to come out of there. Oh, I still have one more. I thought I was all done. Let's get this one too. Man, if you want some trees, you gotta talk to Mr. T-Bone from Shanty Boys. You got the good trees. All right, 4 more trees to process, so we're gonna start loading up that truck. There's a guy on the fishing game, his name was Elmo on crack. Oh man. That's like normal Elmo then, right? I feel like he already had a drug problem. Maybe it wasn't a problem, but he was definitely on drugs. Yeah, Blood Axe Hauler by Mr. T-Bone. Yeah, that's what I said. Mr. T-Bone got the trees. 21 minutes fighting a fish. I think it's a sturgeon, or is it a cat? He's over there fighting a fish, one fish for half a day. Because by the time he pulls it in, it's probably gonna be like a half an hour fight. Joe, I swear if you catch my trophy, I quit. That's funny. Do it, Joe. Catch it. Shaking like mad. That doesn't sound like a cat. Cats are usually just like stuck in the fucking mud. Big heavy chunk of meat down there stuck in the goop. And not the good goop, the nasty goop. Oh, those cats shake their head? Okay. Those other cats I was catching, they don't really. Oh, damn, keep knocking the wood. Alright, now we're all done with that. Back this up right here. Punch my microphone. And let's go get the truck. Well, if the cats are shaking their heads, then it's probably a cat, right? And for anybody wondering, Joe is playing Russian Fishing 4. It's free on Steam. Really good game. If you guys haven't played that one yet, you like fishing. Cut up a bit of wood tonight, right? Second time we've done this whole thing here. Bring the loader down. I'll clean up some of this small stuff. Now I'll go back through and all this small stuff will go right into that. Right into the back of that skidder. Order. So dude, it's still 90, I'm out. Oh man, I see. Hey, you don't want to lose your stuff. Might be on that last little run though, you know? Got a sawmill from FS25 that you like to get converted to 25. Has all the bells and whistles for a working sawmill. Nice, dude. Yeah, there was a couple of them later on in 22 that were pretty good. I would just let it be able to like actually have the wood get cut into boards and stuff, you know. Instead of just going into a thing and having pallets shoot out the other side. Yeah, all this stuff will make nice wood chips. Or firewood too. I was like turning this stuff into firewood as well. I think it puts out pretty good amount of wood. Damn piece and it's no collision on the end. I freaking hate those. Those usually just go bye-bye. This one's actually not too bad. We can take that one. Let's get right between these two piles here and pull the truck up. Hope I didn't notice I drove into that pile. Settle down properly. Start right, stay right. That one's trying to fall out of there. Oh, just messed all that up. Almost too much for this grab. Let's see if I can get him. Oh. Seemed like I wanted to go. Wreck the truck. Send you a text OTG, get to it. Oh, whenever. Oh, gotcha. Oh, look at you got one of them, you got one of the silver ones there, Doc. See the logo there? You get those if you have been a member for 6 months. The next one up is a gold one. I appreciate the support, buddy. I did those today, and I made some new emotes and stuff. I'm gonna put yours in there too. I made you a special one. I'll make sure it's on Twitch too, just for you. Whoa. That's how you, whoa. Also, that's how you adjust the truck, but it's also how you knock the load over too. Come on, get in there. Try to straighten that one out. I knocked some off that side. I guess that's sitting fine, but I knew these ones weren't. I thought I had knocked like a few off of there. That's what I learned from. That's where I learned from. Devik is the pro. I'll actually get squared up to this pile a little bit better. Oh yeah, did you guys get some stuff figured out there tonight? Other day? Saturday? Didn't fall off at least. I think I can still fit a couple more on the other side. Oh yeah, 36 people still watching. Here, just a minute, we're gonna get a load guess in. Let's drive it over to the sell point and get these logs sold. Like I said, the rest of those trees tomorrow, I'll go through and cut them all up. A lot of it will go either in the wood chipper or into other various production stuff that we have around. There's also a wood storage mod too, where I can put wood into a storage, which I kind of thought about trying that out and seeing if we can't just like store extra material as well. We're gonna have a lot, and I guess I don't really need that because if we have an excess of wood, which we always will, because we're always cutting more wood down, then we'll just sell it, right? Like I spent a little bit of money setting up this production, but I've also made quite a bit of money on here already. Sold a couple loads on this map so far. Like what did we do last night? Five loads last night. Today was, what we do, 3 today already, but the first one was like a double points guess. Scoot over, we'll get a few more grabs here to top that one off, and then we're gonna go take it. Yeah, still about one more truckload. So every time I go through, so right there's 2 more truckloads worth of wood. I believe our productions can hold a lot, so you know, I'll just keep on working on filling up the productions, because I know a lot of those. Probably just one more scoop on that one, huh? I know a lot of those productions have like a 250,000 liter capacity or something. I'll put down a few more carpentries or something if we start making. Yeah, it's pretty full on the front. If we start making too much planks or whatever, I'll put down like double productions. Theonden Reacts, welcome. Just subscribe, appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, appreciate all the new subscribers recently. Channel's actually hit like a nice little growth in the past couple months here, especially the past month, which is awesome. It's gonna keep it coming, you know. you guys keep watching, I'll keep on doing the thing. I enjoy it anyways, so it's all part of doing it, you know. Coming up on 6 years in May on YouTube, so doing it for a minute. Takes a while. You got your ups and downs, you know, life gets in the way. Always something going on, but not the best load, right? Not the worst load, not the best load. I like the lights on this truck. You hope you are well tonight. Always on the lookout for more FS25 creators. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I've been doing the thing for quite a while, and yeah, just study mostly forestry and all that. Right, like what we're doing right now. I'm gonna pull around our sell point that we made here, and I'm gonna get this unloaded. What we do here is we do a load guess. If anybody new, we just gotta guess this load. 7-meter logs, normal economy. I'm gonna unload this and drop it into our sell point here. This whole area is pretty much a sell point that I made. Some map makers too will skimp on the cell box. Make it easy. Make it so you can put 6 loaded trucks in here and get all the thing going, you know? But yeah, I just gotta unload this real quick and then we'll see who the winner is. But yeah, closest one without going over like the Price is Right. And if you win, your name goes in the book. And whoever has the most guesses at the end of the year wins a cool prize. Be the load guess champion in 2026. Yeah, just like those guys did there. Gotta guess it in the chat, and then got a chance. Can't have the same. I always mean to mention that. If somebody already has a number, you can't have the same number somebody else already did. So if they were there first, you just got to go up or down by a little bit. Good guess is going in. It's always somewhere between 25,000 and 125,000, right in that range for a single truck. So you never know, but it is always normal economy. It usually almost always is 7-meter logs. Unless we switch it up, but then that just makes it a little bit tricky to guess. But most of the time it is all the same size material. Yeah, Doc, I'm gonna on this map too, I'm gonna do a test. I was talking about doing that. Maybe on Thursday we'll come back, I'll have a truck loaded of each type of wood. I'll try to have them about the same fullness of each trailer. Same trailer, but I have 4 of them. I could do 4 different tree types and we could sell them and see which one actually brings in the most money, what tree type actually brings in the most. I feel like some of these are lower, but then I'll have a bunch of stuff like this, and then you know, maybe like these are the more paying ones, right? It's hard to tell. I feel like some of those spruce though pay pretty well. I'm not sure, maybe the pines pay well. You see there's a lot more pine on this one, so it could be higher, it could be lower. I'm just curious on which tree is actually like the, you know, even like just, yeah, like a full truckload, which one actually has the better value of wood sold, you know? You make loading and unloading the truck look so, loading and unloading looks so easy, takes you forever. Oh man, I've done it many a times. I've been there before. I've done this more times than I can even think to even try to think about. That's what he did on Blood Axe. For which? Oh, yeah, for the tree testing, right? Yeah, I was just curious, because, like, it's hard to tell. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's a good looking load, and then it's like, damn, that wasn't very much. And then, like, this one's like not this one, but like one of them will be like a little bit lighter of a load, and then damn, it sells for more. So yeah, 39 people watching. Make sure you guys get your load guesses in. This is our load here, 7 meters, normal economy. There she is in all her beauty. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Sometimes I'll knock a stick off the back or something. But while you guys are getting your guesses in, this is the lumber company here. Just kind of getting some stuff set up. Eventually I'm going to change this front area here that we have going. This will be like some kind of like headquarters house, like maybe not a house, but like almost sort of like a little office building, something that's like an office up here where it could be like, you know, front of house type of thing. Look at that, we just did that right there. Turn those on. There's already that much furniture being made. We got beams being made here, wood chippers going here. Yeah, we got firewood here going. I got wood chips and planks being made here. A lot of wood chips come out of that. This is our other sawmill here, which has prefab walls getting made in here. And then this will be more furniture. So this whole area up here will be like our furniture, which like in the back of the house where I would like to have like logistics, storage, stuff like that for all this type of stuff. And then other sawmill over here making beams. This one over here is already making all of these. So pretty much my idea here, like using like a machine or a forklift or more or less, you can pretty much push all these right into the Cooper. Like that. And over, I also wanted to store some lumber and stuff in here. Like maybe after it's full, we could put like planks and even different stuff like that, like these and stuff. You can, I didn't mean to close that door, but you can like store barrels and stuff in here. Come on, open it. But if you have the machine, the door won't shut. But pretty much like using this as like storage in here for stuff, which I've done before. Yeah, lots of little things. I'm just going to keep on adding stuff. We'll do like a paper mill. I might even add a couple paper mills. And maybe I could try to find a faster paper mill. But so far, this is the Oregon Lumber Company. It's doing pretty good. Let's sell this load, huh? So far, we got Gaming with Just Joe, $91,058. We got Dr. Fafo Gaming, $93,250. George Troxel says 87,000. Scooter says 89,469. Crazy Boy Don 90K. You sent me a fast one? Paper mill? I didn't know you had one of those. Oh, do you loan me your winch to pull this fish in? Just grab it out with this whole loader. Just reach in there and just grab that whole fish out with this thing. The winch will work though. We got a winch. We got winches. We got this. You could use this line right here to pull that sucker in. That would work pretty good. Here, Joe. I'll bring it. I'll bring it over to you. Where's that fish at? Where's that fish? Where's that fish? We're coming. We're coming, chat. Go hook that sucker, right? This is pretty much what Chris does. He pretty much takes Doc's freaking winch line and runs it as far as you can out somewhere and hooks it up. Hooks it up to nothing. So Doc gets snagged up on something. Yeah, you got a lot of things that I don't know you have. I don't want to hear about those things. Should probably get that looked at. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it. 96,193, 96,193. Fafo 93. That's probably Doc, right? Got us back over 2 million bucks too. Well, we already over 2 million, weren't we? Yeah, Doc, yep. So Doc, you got 3 now. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and read off. This is the end of the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and read off the load guess win. So far, the treehouse, which is me, the house, I only have 1. Rabid Rob has 1, Grub 1, Device 5, Thumper 10. She's in the lead. Ty was stunned. They both have 10. Watchdog has 2, FS25 to life. has 1, Fafo 3, Brian 6, Corey 1, Forrest with 2, Kingston has 5, Timbo has 6, Blue Zach 2, Spawn has 1, Mr. T-Bone has 2, Whiskey Creek Farms has 1, Trucker Matsy has 1, Justin Murray 1, Thornton Willie 1, I Am Toes has 1, Scary Boy has 1, Lisa has 1, Miss Clit has 1, Redneck with 1, Scooty has 1, Iceman has 1, Highball has 1, Captain Motorboat with 1, Gaming with Just Joe has 2, Clyde has 1, Phoebes has 3, Crazy Boy Don has 2, and Neville has 1. Yeah, Thump right here, you'll do a normal guess. Yeah, that's funny. I know you always try to get her, which you usually do, which is always super funny. But that's it for tonight. Like I said, I won't be around tomorrow. Just gonna get some stuff ready. We'll be back on here on Thursday. So just, yeah, just keep a lookout for me. Check everybody else out and show everybody in the community love. You know, there's a lot of us out, a lot of us doing our thing. Everybody kind of does a little different stuff. So, you know, you got to go show support everywhere and help everybody out where you can. So, thanks everybody for being here. Appreciate all the support from everybody, all the new subscribers, everybody watching on the replay too. I've been getting lots of replay views. So, thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate it. And we'll just keep this ball rolling, huh? Later, everybody.